Okay. What is up? Everybody. Let's do it. Let me know if my audio is okay as we begin. Oh my gosh, 3 minutes. It happens so fast. FromSoft new game, please, bro. I wish. There are a couple of things I know about, but largely, I do not know what's going on here today. Excited. It's nice to kind of be out of the loop these days. Twitch.tv. Yeah, obviously we know about Wolverine gameplay, which I'm looking forward to. Probably Bloodborne 2 is going to get announced, of course. Sorry, I'm just doing my little go lives. YouTube's really got this, they're cooking. They're really cooking with the, what are they called? Like the pre-stream music these days? Banging. Banging out of control. Okay, that's blue sky. They should just hire me for it, to be honest. I got that shit down. Okay, we have go lived everywhere. Yes, what am I expecting to see? I really don't know. Again, I'm so out of the loop these days. Obviously, Wolverine gameplay, which they announced. I hope we get to see more of Liam, who's a friend, and I'm just, it's so, I love that Australians have the market cornered on Wolverine. I just think that's so great. So excited to see more of him. Otherwise, I have no idea. People in the chat, on the PlayStation chat, which I should probably hide because it's always kind of nonsense, are spamming Destiny 3. Are y'all okay? Ooh, I saw someone in there say Sly Cooper. That would be sick. That would be sick. Bloodborne 2, obviously, huge. Dragon's Dogma 3, expecting. Hollow Knight 2 Silk 2 Song, of course. Really all the greatest hits. Yeah, someone said Sly Cooper. That would be awesome. Can you imagine? Who knows? I guess, like, I try not to overhype these because, it's not quite E3 anymore, you know? So, like, we don't know how hard they're gonna go. Sly Cooper selling up to warrant a sequel? Who cares? Boo, sales, boo. Oh, Jet Set Radio Future would be sick. Do I miss E3? I do, yeah. I really do. It was some of the most fun I've had in my entire career. And even before my career, like when I was a kid, you know, especially in Australia, watching E3 at like 3 a.m. I was so excited every year. And it was just as fun in person. Lived up to all of my expectations. So I do miss it. But I get why it left. It makes sense devastatingly. So yeah, nice way to kick off the week. Very, very excited. Looking forward to it. Let's see what we got. Guessing Naughty Dog first? Oh my god, I hadn't even considered Intergalactic. I think that game's pretty far away, so I don't know if they show it again. But ready to eat my words. I'd love to see more, because we don't even know what it is yet. That would be great. This program contains mature content that may not be suitable for all audiences. Betting on Hogwarts 2? That is kind of a no-brainer considering the amount of money they made. Like many of the E3 attendees are smelly? It wasn't that bad.
Hi, I'm Marcus Smith, Creative Director for Marvel's Wolverine.
Hi.
Today, we're excited to debut a new look at the game. To set the stage, Wolverine is in a race against time to rescue a group of kidnapped mutants before they're shipped off to parts unknown by cybernetically enhanced mercenaries known as the Reavers. However, Logan quickly discovers he isn't the only mutant attempting to save them. Let's take a look.
They've got like a real Western vibe going for this, huh? You can hear it with the music.
Let's see if we can find the one that got away.
He's so good.
Redhead. Might be our only lead. Looks like she took off into the industrial park.
God, I love him so much, and I love that you can hear that it's him. Yay, Liam!
Give me a status update.
Perimeter stable. Holding position.
Oh my god. Whoa. Who is playing him? It's Liam McIntyre. Aussie. He plays JD in Gears. And friend of the show. I'm sure I'll be able to rope Liam into coming over to stream this with me when it comes out. He is a really wonderful guy. Oh my god. Oh my god. Dude, hell yeah. Look at all the blood on him. Oh my god, incredible.
Shut it, freak! Shit's gassing off. Not today, Bob.
He said bub. He said the thing.
The hell? Skullbuster! Up there! We need backup now!
Spider-Man could never. That's a lot of murders so far.
There you are, Red.
So are we gonna get romance between the two of them here?
Jean? Is that you? Don't worry.
It's Jean for sure, yeah.
You're not going anywhere.
Everyone shoot!
Dude. I have like chills.
Son of a bitch!
I feel like they were like, how do we make it visually distinct from Spider-Man? You know, this is a different game. Have you heard of Blood? Oh my god. Look at him. Excellent environmental kills there. I wonder how many of those there'll be. Because that was sick. Oh my god. That little handoff is really neat. Very cool.
Yes! Let's go!
Shit! Yeah, that'll work.
This is awesome.
Where are those mutants?
trying to pay attention to what those cooldowns are on the L2. One of them is like a vision thing. I wonder if that's like a... Is it like a higher attack mode, or is it just for highlighting enemies? Because that doesn't feel super worth it. Oof. The top one's got to be a shield, I would imagine? Wolverine, no! Oh, it just occurred to me that, like, the blood keeps coming off of him, right? Obviously, it's other people's blood, but you can kind of work it into Wolverine lore that it's just like he's repairing his suit. Like, sort of. He's just fixing stuff. Cool.
I was hoping for the redhead. Let's get you guys out of here.
Are you a superhero?
Look it. I'm Wolverine.
Oh, you've done such a good job! I'm Wolverine. Awesome! Oh, the sponsor it actually looks like Liam. Oh my god. It's killing me.
Some folks can't wait to die.
Amazing. Epic. Bangin'. Hell yeah. Killed it.
We hope you enjoyed that new look at Marvel's Wolverine. This is a single-player, action-adventure game featuring a focused, story-driven experience that will send Logan on a perilous journey across the globe, where more than innocent mutant lives are at stake. In this game, mutants live in hiding, fearful of those who would hunt them down, while most of the world doesn't even know they exist. As you saw, you'll encounter iconic Marvel characters like Jean Grey, Mystique, and Sabretooth.
Some folks can't wait to die.
We also showed you a glimpse of the brutal combat you'll experience in Marvel's Wolverine.
Brutal is the right
It's
word.
fast, fluid,
Brutal
and
indeed.
visceral in the way that only Logan can deliver. Marvel's Wolverine is built to take full advantage of the PlayStation 5 consoles, and we cannot wait for you to get your hands on it when it launches September 15th, 2026.
Ah, it's my mom's birthday.
You can pre-order your copy
And I will be in
today
Brazil.
at the end of the show in select
But when I
markets.
get back, I'll
Check
see if
out
I can rope Liam into
PlayStation
coming to play it
Blog
with
for more
me.
information. On behalf
Thank you,
of
Serenity Man.
everyone at Insomniac Games, thank you. We'll see you next time.
That looks awesome. Hell yeah. Great start.
Hello and welcome to State of Play.
Hello,
I wanted to start by
Sid.
thanking Marcus and the whole team at Insomniac for that extended look at
Great
Marvel's
shirt.
Wolverine.
Very cool.
We've got a ton more to share with news and updates from both PlayStation studios and third-party studios from around
Cool.
the globe. Let's get right
Did they say
to
how
it
long
with
this was
the
gonna be?
latest from our friends at Arc System Works, XDev, and Marvel Games.
This game looks awesome. Over an hour, that's all they said. The way he phrased that made me hope it might be a little bit longer, but I'll take an hour.
Prepare to face the supreme master of the pugilistic art, the Duke of Get Your Dukes Up, Mr. Champion!
Actions are worth more
Beautiful animation.
than any word. And the greatest action is to fight. You have defeated so many. You've defeated whole worlds. But you've never fought Doom.
Is that Matt Lasser?
Let me show you why you should kneel.
Oh, someone show! It was someone!
Doom, your works are mere trinkets.
Ah, that's so
My
cool. I knew I
genius
recognized the voice for some
is
reason.
endless.
And now my turn. You made promises, Doom, and those promises shall be kept.
This violence will solve nothing, Eric.
My dearest Aurora, mutant kind shall rise, and I will be the one to lead the way.
Showtime! You look a little angry, Bug. Still holding a grudge.
Dude, the backgrounds are gorgeous.
That all you got? Bomb away! What? I'm gonna kill Spider-Man.
That would be a hard day in the booth. That would be... Playing him would be rough. That would not be fun. You got it.
Moment has come.
A lot of lemon tea after that one.
No mercy.
Let me do it. I'll slice you up. Don't be greedy. It's mine.
Knights of Doom, destroy them! Feel my wrath!
The end is near.
Oh my god. It looks incredible. Like, it looks so good. If I could play fighting games, brother, I'd be right there. Very, very, very good.
I see much from my perch.
Oh my god, it's Knack
Sweet
3.
Tranquility.
They've finally done it.
There are some outcomes that are uncertain.
Where is he?
Even to
Show
me.
him to me, Mark Cerny. Bring him over. Oh wait, this is not actually Knack 3.
Dragons! Let's roll!
I saw this was rumored. I think this
Your
game
heroics will no doubt be the stuff of tales
has some of the most
twice
beautiful
told
art
throughout the glade of dreams.
I've ever seen.
Come feed my ox.
And when we were concepting the art update for Layers Deep, wishlist now on Steam, indie game that I'm working on, made by 3 people, 100% human made, hand animated. It was one of the games that I kept using as reference, that we just have used as reference, not just me. Because it's just their backgrounds are so beautiful.
Follow me, brave heroes. The Glade of Dreams is in grave danger.
But this is like a remake, I think. Or is that a new game?
Time I made my mark.
It's new? Gotcha, okay.
It's 4 against 1! You don't stand a chance!
Thank you, Casey. Alright.
Maybe he stands a little bit of a chance.
Oh, it is, sorry.
Robots to the rescue!
Great music, too.
I am as fast as a falcon. Kick size.
For the glade, then!
You think this ends here?
Cool! I'm here!
I have too much headroom.
Are you ready for our game, Rayman?
Beautiful games, man. Happy to have more of them. Cool. I also thought Dave the Diver 2 at first. Slow cook prequel, yeah.
Gashai.
Very stylish. really good trailer. Looks really cool. Very stylish. Just noticed the frame change looks sick in PlayStation style. Yes, my little name tag. Jeff, everybody. Jeff McRae. Sunset Overdrive 2, can you imagine? Working on Wolverine and Sunset Overdrive. This also looks really cool. Damn.
Shoot!
Dude, another just incredibly stylish trailer. Beautiful animation. Damn, dude. So this is gonna be a multiplayer, oh, 3-player co-op. I was like, this is gonna be a multiplayer game? Yes, indeed. Cool! Oh my god, how stylish! I feel like I need a different word, but damn. Cool as hell. Cool as hell. Love it.
Hi everyone! お久しぶりです。安心の中村郁美です。
You gotta wave, chat. Everybody wave. You have to
Did you
wave.
miss me?
Dynamic's not the right word.
と言っても多分私のことを知らないし忘れてる人もいるかもしれないんですけど、そうだな。見てね、お姉さんです。今日皆さんにお届けしたのは妖怪
I love her already, so
煙です。
I'll buy whatever you're selling. It's a yes for
この
me.
世とあの世が混ざってるカオスな街をアジアをベースにいろんなカルチャーが入り混じってます。煙あるところに妖怪ありという言葉がありまして、それを妖怪ハンターが見つけ出します。そこで使うのが妖怪ハンターだけが使えるフォックスウィンドウ、狐の窓です。この窓を介してパラノーマル現象や妖怪を見つけ出して、で可視化してそこに妖怪をハントする。しかし妖怪をただただ集めるわけではありません。私たちのゲーム
Dude, I wonder how long it is until we get a K-pop Demon Hunters like proper video game like this. Surely that's like any second now.
憑依した妖怪のパワーを使って憑依アパレルというかっこいいアパレルをまとってスーパーパワーでもっと強い妖怪に挑んでこの世界の謎に近づいていく。ハンターは種類が3つありまして、1つは刀ハンターになります。
I love her.
もう1つは弓ハンター。
It's the Ghostwire art director. That makes a lot of sense. Ghostwire Tokyo is like beautiful art.
あります。
Very cool
仲間
world.
と一緒に
It makes sense, makes
か
sense.
けて妖怪ハンターとして一緒にこの煙シティで煙って遊んでいただければ嬉しいです。私たちはカオスをお届けして笑いをお届けしたいと思って煙を作ってます。あの世に最も近い都市煙シティへようこそと言いたいところですが、煙はまだまだ開発中です。情報いっぱい落としていきますので、もうとにかく煙の世界をこれから楽しんでください。Let's
Looks really good, man.
煙っていこう。シュッシュシュシュッシュシュシュッシュシュカカカカカカ。
Why don't we have more people? Like, these need to be less corporate. More people like her, okay? More human beings doing cool human stuff. Love her. Huge fan. Somebody type cringe in that chat and I want to block them. And I can't even, it's not even my chat. It's a PlayStation chat, but I think they should be banned. How dare you? I would die for her.
Been halfway across the continent looking for you. Hard woman to
If I were wearing glasses. Ma'am? Oh my god. Oh my god. Damn girl, you shit with that ass? Imagine.
Ms. Croft, I hear when it comes to retrieval, you're the one to hire. This isn't about glory.
I think she missed every shot. That's fine.
We're making the world a better place.
Shooting a bear in the face is a bad idea anyway.
This is a puzzle.
Bears can run faster than you can shoot, so don't do it. Lara.
You don't strike me as someone who walks past a locked door without wondering what's behind it. There's a reason.
At least she had time to do her mascara though. So. I do love that classic fit. I cosplayed that once. That exact fit with the gold belt buckle. Made it out of, I think, like paper mache or something. Iconic.
Gotta say, I captured your good side.
You're assuming I've got a bad side.
Dope. Also looks good. This has been bangers back to back so far. Very cool. You're assuming I've got a bad side.
So, what was your favourite from today?
I liked the Alanah.
What did you like about it?
He's big and loud.
It's gonna be a Jurassic.
My favourite is the Diplodocus.
Thank you, storybook plot holes. Thank you. Good note to hydrate. Hang on, is this like a survival horror?
I don't know if I can do this.
What a cool idea! Oh my god, it could be Dino Crisis. You're absolutely right. Oh my god, I keep forgetting that they announced Turok. After making jokes for years about wanting them to bring back Turok, I keep forgetting that they actually did announce it. Not an IP. All right, GG. That looks dope too. Very cool. Yeah, Alien Isolation Dinosaurs is exactly what I was thinking. Is this Phantom Blade 0? Because I think it is. Yeah, and this game, I've played it. Outside of GTA, is my most anticipated game of the year. Because I loved the combat. It was awesome. It's just has Souls elements, but is also very Devil May Cry. Some of it felt like a little prototypey. It's got chakrams, as we know, outside of Saros. I'm a very big fan of chakrams in video games. In combat, I think all games should have chakrams, and it was awesome. I really, really, really enjoyed it.
Back in early 2023, S-Game first showed us Phantom Blade 0 in passing at a hotel.
Sick.
And we knew immediately that this game had incredible potential.
Thank you, Sergio.
Look forward to more details in a gameplay and story deep dive coming later this summer. Next, let's head over to the sandworm-infested sands of Arrakis in Dune Awakening.
It's the first thing I'm not going to be interested in.
Survival RPG, you can fully immerse yourself in the world of Dune.
I thought Dune Awakening was the MMO. It's not. I take it back.
Filled with mystery and intrigue.
Oh, that's already out, isn't it?
Many of the characters from the books and movies.
Find the Fremen, wake the sleeper.
Oh, it is the MMO?
Alone or with friends, you will explore the vast open world of Arrakis.
I thought it was, but this doesn't.
Learn to survive and thrive by unlocking the secrets of the Fremen.
It's just the console release. I see. Okay, she said it was like an open world RPG or something like that. Okay, got it. Yeah, so I'm not playing it.
and build a
It never
base
was
of
a real MMO?
operations that will
Really?
grow and expand as you progress towards power and fortune.
Is it not
Pursue the path of the Bene Gesserit,
massively
Swordmaster,
multiplayer and online?
Trooper, or Mentat, and master anything from mind
'Cause it doesn't
control
look it.
to brutal hand-to-hand combat.
Minorly
In
multiplayer.
Dune Awakening,
Oh.
you can choose to play with your friends or
It's a
alone
survival
in a
MMO.
brand new
Oh.
single-player mode arriving with the PlayStation release.
Wow, I totally misunderstood. It's more like Remnant? Banger. Conan Exiles. Oh, okay, I totally misunderstood what that game is.
Awakening arrives on PS5 on September 22nd. Pre-orders start today.
I feel like they said the word MMO. Am I crazy? Did I invent that for some
The
reason?
fan favorite PS2 classic Dynasty Warriors 3 is getting remastered for PS5.
I think I reviewed that game.
Dynasty Warriors 3 Complete Edition Remastered is a modern revival of the 2001 game that established the foundation of the series.
Okay, I didn't.
Players can become one of over 40 officers.
2001's too early, but I did review several Dynasty Warriors games. The marketing said MMO, but they retracted the statement. Gotcha.
And
That's
joining
where
the
that came
battle
from.
is Zilwan, the protagonist from Dynasty Warriors Origins.
It ends here.
Dynasty Warriors 3 Complete Edition Remastered launches later this year. Pre-orders start today. From the award-winning studio behind the Ori series comes a bold new vision for action RPGs. No Rest for the Wicked is a brutal
Oh, we've
Souls-like
seen this
built
before.
around skill, consequence, and
I think this
precision
had maybe an
combat.
early access thing.
Step into a living hand-painted world
It's
you can explore
Moon
alone,
Studio, I believe.
or share with friends in your own persistent realm. A world that evolves even when you're offline. The highly anticipated full 1.0 release
Yeah,
expands
has been in early
everything.
access, yeah. It looks really
A
cool.
massive world, a deep class and progression system, and hundreds of hours of content, including
Keep trying to keep my
endgames,
shirt together, but it
all
keeps
with
coming
full
apart. Shirt.
crossplay and cross-save.
Stop it. It's really hot today.
No Rest for the Wicked launches on PS5 this October.
Beautiful art.
And is available to wishlist now.
Love that team.
Up
I got
next,
kind of Gauntlet
let's check in with
vibes.
Capcom for an update on Onimusha: Way of the Sword.
Also looks really good.
Doesn't matter. A beast isn't far from an Oni, you know.
You do well to follow his example.
I thought you'd see the appeal, Musashi.
Capcom presents Marvel Comics. Every time I see Capcom presents, my brain does that. Because I played so much goddamn MVC3 back in the day.
That castle on the mountain.
Musashi,
The influence of Sekiro needs to be studied, dude.
prepare yourself. No ordinary Genma can move like that. I doubt this area was designed to welcome
Not that
visitors.
Onimusha didn't already exist, but I just feel like the art style, you can see it in everything.
I am Suten Tochi.
Free? In this economy?
Miyamoto Musashi. The fool who seeks strength, yet rejects the power of the
Big old
Oni.
Ganondorf looking boy?
You shame yourself, child. Witness my might!
If you live by the sword, fighting is everything. So you've lost. Will you swap the sword for a trowel?
It's true, Tenchi was first.
Like hell I will.
But I feel like Sekiro's the one that, you know,
What
inspired everybody. It's my favorite
Then?
From
Are you
Software
going to
game.
start taking human souls. If human souls are what it takes.
Musashi, if that's the path he walks, I will follow. I've chosen to trust Musashi's judgment in all matters.
Ori departed. Give me every.
I feel like we're in such a colourful era of video games. Well past that 360 PS3, everything's blue, yellow. Everything's very colourful right now. Or at least like spells. The current like art trend that looked like AI. Hopefully it wasn't. The current trend in video gaming that I like the least is
We
influence
can't wait to get
Fortnite
our
has
hands
had,
on Onimusha
which that game
Way
did
of
not
the
have, but
Sword
like
this September. But you won't
just
have to wait long to try it yourself.
the look of
Here's
faces
one more update from the Onimusha team.
that I don't love. Oh, right now? God, it looks so good. Feel the ring of steel on the steel. Cute. Ooh, I forgot about this game. I totally forgot about this. Oh, maybe it's not what I think it is. This is Silent Hill. I was thinking it was that one. Remember the one with the babies? Was it babies? Giant creepy babies, I think?
Hey.
Not that Silent Hill hasn't had that, but yeah, no. This game also looks good for the record.
Simon. Are you there?
I wonder if that could end up being a fatal frame type mechanic, because that would be sick.
Where did you go, Simon?
Something doesn't feel right.
More games need to be fatal framey, not that that is, but more games need to be. Love that, great. That just makes me think of Control.
Zoe?
Can't just have a door and have it lit.
I'm sorry.
If not Control.
Zoe?
What are you doing here?
Yeah, it looks very different for a Silent Hill game to me. Like that movement specifically looks very, very different. But it's Silent Hill. I'll play it. I'll play all of them. I have a joke with a friend of mine where anytime that we're trying to like jokingly call a man a feminist,
I'm so sorry.
you know, you'd be like, I'm an ally. We say, oh, this guy's played Silent Hill F. Oh, Silent Hill F player over here. Wow, loves women. Yeah, I played Silent Hill F.
The target is the front gate of the capital of our homeland, the Federation of Central Asia. We will storm from the sea and take the capital back from our enemy.
So you're the next one? The one whose rear we'll have to cover?
The people left behind back on the continent need something to hold on to. Some sort of symbol that inspires hope.
We will be in visual range of the land battleship.
Great eyebrows, love. Great eyebrows.
That's giant!
Enemy artillery intensifying. Damn it. Where's Wings when
Yeah, people are super pumped about Ace Combat, huh?
Units return to base.
Where are you going, Copter?
Cover Tasha, Rex!
That's where the Wings of Thief comes in. The legendary savior. Dee Dee wants the legendary savior to get as much publicity as possible. The more exposure, the better.
Cannon firing. We're gonna be wiped out.
All aircraft, pull out.
Sorry, Rex. You stay put, Joker One.
Above you flies the Wings of Thieves. No harm will come to you. Hands to the sky, everyone! Hope is within reach!
The Terminus fingers.
What, the imposter? Sharing information isn't always about telling people the truth.
Hope's all we can offer, right, Joker One?
Also very impressive graphically.
It's an ambush. Shadows.
Just as planned. We dangled the bait and Wings took it.
We'll find out soon enough.
Would you please? Green fight!
A lot of banging fits in here too.
Is it time to run?
Everybody is stylish.
Joker One, down's an enemy.
You never ran away, did you?
Here we go, Rex.
Come on, Ray.
Let's go, Rex.
These skies belong to you, Rex. Go take what's yours.
Cool. Why do I feel like it's 90% cutscene? I highly doubt that. It's gonna be 90% fly plane.
こんにちは。エースコマットシリーズブランドディレクターの河野です。お待たせいたしました。エースコンバット8ウィングスオブシーブの発売日は2026年10月2日。アーリーアクセスは9月29日になります。今回の映像では皆さんがエースコンバット8で直面する出来事を一つ一つのカットに意味を持たせて約2分にギュッと詰め込んでいます。自由自在に空を飛びドッグファイトの興奮を味わいながらドラマティックな英雄体験ができる。他にはないエースコンバットだけの空はもうすぐそこに広がっています。加えてもう一つお伝えしたいことがあります。こちらの映像をご覧ください。
Thank you. I will.
Did you know there are 3 kinds of aces?
Okay,
今
cool.
回エースコンバット8ウィングスオブシーブにはダウンロード版はプレイオーダー特典として、
パ
ッケージ版には早期購入特典として、
Also
エー
cool.
スコンバット0ザ・ベルカンウォーの移植版がつくことになりました。
Yeah, just never really been that into aerial combat games in general, so
もっと深く楽しんでください。お知らせしたと
not a thing I know a ton
発売
about,
まではあ
but
と少しです。
happy for you. Or sorry that
出
happened.
撃の準備を
People seem to be very excited. That's great.
ありがとうございました。
Fun in VR? Doesn't it make you sick? Go on. Did any of you play Blur? I loved Blur. It was like Mario Kart for adults. It was dope. I love that song so much. Like I regularly have the Knight Rider theme song in a playlist. This looks cool. I don't know what it is. Midnight Club, Burnout.
And cut. Great take. Think we got it.
Yep, roll playback.
All right. Looks cool. It's about doing stunts, I guess. Oh, I've never heard of it before. Well, perhaps I have, but I've forgotten about it. I do that a lot. Cool.
There's a wounded man. Nasty injuries. It's like a beast tore him apart.
A beast? Out here? Are you drunk or something? Do him up and show him out. But he's still weak, so be careful.
What's going on?
This might be the one I was referring to. The baby game. I think it is.
Hurry up, move it! Save your ammo.
Which, like, ill. I think this is the one I'm referring to, yeah.
Die, bastard. And you're tough. Surprisingly lively for someone who just came out of a coma.
If you want to survive,
yeah, this trailer, like usually when I see a survival horror, I'm like, sick, I'm in, let's do it, favorite genre of video game, I'm fucking down. This, the original trailer, I think it might have been at Game Awards or, I don't remember where it showed up, but I went, oh, that's scary. And I usually don't get that impression from trailers at all.
But you must not go there.
I'll take my chances. Turns out I'm a lucky man.
You'll find nothing there.
dude.
The death.
It could end up being too actiony to be scary, but yeah, okay, baby game. It just like, no matter what, looks stunning.
Well,
so down.
keep quiet in there.
So down. Oh my god. Hell yeah. I was gonna say, Control Remnant? Is that what it's called?
Something is coming.
Control 2.
I have to go. It felt like an earthquake. But it was just a paperclip. Falling off a desk. The tiniest
That's
tremor
Jesse for
before
sure.
the main event.
Jesse.
I know what they put you through. You never had a chance.
That's her brother, right?
2 days before the lockdown fell, an uncategorized resonance appeared in Manhattan. As things stand right now, Dylan, you're our only
Dylan,
shot
that's
at
it.
survival.
I will support Remedy until I die. Except that they just got that acquisition, which I hope doesn't affect them too much, but in theory, this game was largely made before said acquisition. They're just so unique, dude.
FBC. You're not even fucking human.
The FBC locked me in that cell for years and forgot about me. The hiss.
Hey, there she
was
is.
a way out.
People can change. The past doesn't matter.
They're so good at lighting. Oh my god.
Who are you today?
Yes. Yes. Hell yes.
We're gonna have a lot of fun together.
Epic. Very good. Is this marathon? It is, right? It's so nuts how, like, I could tell that that was Remedy from the first frame. This is Marathon from the first frame. Like, how just incredibly distinctive art styles can be that you're just like, oh, immediately, like, oh. People don't have a lot of trust in Bungie at the moment. Yeah, again, the PlayStation chat is constantly spamming Destiny 3, so I guess I'm like out of the loop on whatever's going on with Bungie right now. I've not played Marathon just because I'm not a big extraction shooter person, but Brawl and I've been meaning to try it out. Just give it a go. I still think they're really the best studio in terms of first-person shooting. Like, it just feels so good. They're so exceptional at it. Destiny 3 is not happening? Yeah, I can't imagine Destiny 3 is happening. People are just spamming it in the chat. I don't know why anyone thinks it's happening. They did, like, exactly what they said they would do. Didn't they say it would be a 10-year game? That's what it was. I don't know. I need to catch up, though. I'm out of the loop. This game does look really cool. Like, the trailers always look very good. It's just not a genre that I am into, but, some exceptions, for sure. Felt like people wanted to hate this game no matter what it was. Well, to be fair, isn't that all video games? It's genuinely the worst thing about the video game community, our community. Of course, it's just the worst of the worst people, but they want to hate everything. They are desperate to find a reason to hate everything. And it's so shitty. Wait, that's now. That's cool.
The dangerous and cutthroat world of Marathon expands today with its second season, Nightfall. And if you haven't checked out Marathon yet, Bungie announced an open trial period for the launch of Season 2.
Bummer, I won't have time.
You'll also be able to pick up
I would
Marathon
like to try
at
it.
a discount. Now, let's take a look at what's coming soon to PlayStation Plus. Up first, a beloved fantasy world is finally coming to PlayStation for the first time. RuneScape Dragon Wilds is an open-world survival game where
Cool.
you rise from survivor to dragon slayer. Play solo or with friends.
I really did the art style, but the genre is there. I think I feel the same. I also have like a bunch of friends who are in Marathon
where power is earned
as
and every
voice
action
actors, so I'd
deepens
like
your
to check it
mastery.
out, but
With magic at your command,
I can't imagine it would be something that I would like
cross deadly
adopt
terrain,
into my
mass forage in seconds,
regular
uncover
playsies.
hidden paths, and outmatch brutal monsters. Craft stronger gear, master
By
magic,
regular
melee,
playsies, I mean
and
like
ranged combat,
rotation.
and push deeper.
Speaking of
into
Fortnite,
uncharted
yeah, I hate
regions
the
of
Fortnite
Gilmore.
art style. This also has it,
Build
but
a
that
home
said,
together, farm the land,
RuneScape is RuneScape.
and fish the waters.
There are, I love the
Make it
RuneScape
yours.
UI that I can see in this even.
RuneScape
Looks
Dragon
cool.
Wilds arrives day 1 on PlayStation Plus later this year. Next up, here's a preview of games coming to the Classics catalog over the next few months. In June, battle colorful enemies with musical instruments in Guitaru Man, one of the most stylish rhythm games from the PS2 era.
Marathon is free to play this week too. Yeah, I don't have time. I don't have time for anything ever.
In July, PsyOps The Mindgate Conspiracy joins the Classics catalog. This PS2 action adventure
Looks cool.
mixes run and gun gameplay with psychic powers.
I have not played it.
And finally, Onimusha Dawn of Dreams, a Capcom classic from 2006.
That's a
launches
no-brainer.
later this year in August.
Makes a lot of sense. I like your little horns. Very nice. Great work. PlayStation.
Akashima Island, haunted by dark stories. Our goal, confront the evil corrupting
Dad?
paradise. This is Dead True International.
Thanks. Come on, let's get a photo together.
Is this an Until Dawn like?
Over!
Oh, Neil!
Rotated on that one.
A for effort, dude.
Who's the buff idiot?
Does no one know this guy?
Deal is a bad guy?
Oh, you two haven't met yet, right?
Sebastian, I'll be looking out for you.
Hell yeah, he's so good.
Roland, whenever you're ready.
So this probably is
facility
a
has been shut down for decades, uninvestigated, untold, until now.
Dark Pictures. I don't know if they're still if they're still adding to that or if it's just a new thing now. Because obviously they have keep getting the name of it. The new game.
Are you out there?
That is not Dark Pictures. Hell yeah.
We gotta go.
Yeah, directed 2070 or something like that.
I have a bad feeling.
2080, I think maybe.
Grip it tight.
No, he's coming! Through there.
Take a deep breath.
Oh, is that game 80/20? Is that game a Dark Pictures game? It's not a separate game? If yes, then I guess this is also Dark Pictures. Which, same thing, I will probably play all of those games. I think they're just so fun.
Can you do what needs to?
Okay, yeah, confirmed. Confirmed. There he is. He's back again. Oh, it's Until Dawn too. I was right to start with. I said, is it an Until Dawn like? Damn cool. Awesome. Hell yeah. So down.
Hi, I'm
Rad.
Stu Tilley, Creative Director at Firesprite Games, and I hope you enjoyed the first look at our brand new installment of Until Dawn.
Cool.
In Until Dawn 2, a successful crew of ghost hunters who fake all their best content come face
That
to
first
face
game's
with
so
real
good.
bugs
It's
for
like
the very first
probably in
time.
my like top 10
Whenever
PlayStation
you're ready.
games.
Having just signed a
Just for
deal
the
with a major
experience of
TV
playing
network,
it with my
we
mom
visit an
actually.
abandoned
It's my first
tropical
YouTube
island.
Let's Play.
But beneath that beautiful surface lies dreadful, heartbreaking secrets, centuries old and hungry for vengeance. We're looking forward to sharing more details about this very soon, ahead of release in 2027. Thank you.
Cool. Cool. So stoked. This has been great so far. Very good stuff. Different developer, yes.
Now we have one more game to show, and it is something special. This is a brand new title debuting with more than 20 minutes of uninterrupted gameplay. So turn up the volume, sit back, and enjoy.
20 minutes of gameplay? Oh my god, 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 oh my god. I didn't know they'd do that. Everybody shut up. My heart's beating so fast. Genuinely, my heart is beating so fast right now. Oh my god. Okay. I can hear it in my head. You do know a writer for this game, yes. I'm shaking. Oh my god.
Find your way home. You are free.
This is wild. Okay, context everybody, this is the game that I wrote. This is the game that I wrote on it. Sony said I'm on a studio for 4 fucking years and I've not been allowed to address for 6 years. Has to be a complete secret. This is the fucking game that I wrote. But I thought they were just gonna do a trailer. I didn't know it was gonna be 20 minutes of gameplay. It's gonna be so hard not to say things that I know. Oh my god.
Kratos!
Where am I?
Oh my god, dude. Fuck me, it's cool. It's so wild. The last time that I played through this game, this area, it didn't look like this, and it's so beautiful. They've done such a good job. It's fucking crazy. It's so wild to go from like concept art to like, so
okay.
SMS actually starts with writing, so you actually write
It happened.
the locations first. Sorry, I'm gonna shut up. But like, it's so beautiful. It's so much prettier than I pictured.
Say goodbye. This definitely isn't the light of Alfheim.
This is so crazy to think about, so I don't know if they've changed it. And I want to be so careful to not take anything away from the team, who obviously worked so hard on this for so long. I don't know if I can say it.
Armor. Good idea.
Okay, well, no, I won't. I'll see if I can. Maybe later.
Now, how about a way out?
Like I said, the last time I saw this exact area, it was just fucking boxes. It's so wild to have stepped away from something for... I left December 2024, and it's just a game now. It's fucking crazy.
Guess I'll find my own way from here. That mask. No, it can't be. It's not possible. If there's another mask, their path isn't safe. I have to find a way back.
It's gonna be so hard for me to ever talk about. Oh my god. Okay, I just have to be silent, basically. Fucking hell. It's already been hard. Keeping this a secret for 6 years has been a fucking nightmare. I wasn't even allowed to allude to the fact that it existed. I had to... Ugh. But now I'm like, this is even harder from now on. God. Does it have a title? It sure does. Which I'm sure they'll show you at the end.
Not the gates. The gateway is closed.
This is wild. This is such a bizarre experience that I will probably never have again in my life. This is fucking wild. Being like, oh that, oh that, oh that. Fuck me. Crazy.
Hey, hey! Kid! Let him go!
I feel like this is Marisha Ray. This is Deborah Ann Wall. Who's incredible, by the way. Incredible. You wish I worked on this, didn't you? Bitch, I worked on this for 4 fucking years! 4 years of my life! I know everybody's names. It's crazy. How much of my writing do I think is left in the game? I was there from day one, really. So there'll be plenty of stuff that's changed, of course, and many writers have worked on it. I wrote the first character bio for Faye. It was a very bizarre experience where I went to the office when we did like a to her, and the bio that I wrote for her was printed out on this giant board underneath a picture of her, and I was like, holy fuck, that's my writing in this office, printed out on this giant board. So there's some things that, like, you can't take away. Plenty of things of mine will not be there, but it's like I was there so early that it's you kind of can't, in a way. Many things will have changed, to be clear. I'm not, yeah.
This is important to you. I wonder, do you think this could set you free?
You touch me again, and I swear, I will kill you.
Would you like to see how hard it is to die here, Godly? I can show you.
You can't keep me here.
The gateway is closed. There is no escape.
That's what that is. I was wondering. It's so beautiful. Oh my god, this team is so fantastic at what they do. It's so gorgeous.
Resisting the truth will only make this more painful. No, Betsy. I will handle that problem. You deal with our new pet.
This is insane. I don't even know how to articulate how I'm feeling. It's so bizarre. It's like visiting somewhere I haven't been in a year and a half.
Okay. I think they're gone.
Just be careful.
Fresh air. Oh, you're different.
You're a cube. Talking. You know what? It doesn't matter. How do we get out of here?
Yeah, we've tried. There's no way out.
And you're a talking sword.
I'm not the sword. I'm the ribbons, obviously.
I am,
And my name is Rue.
the reason that that character is a New Zealander. Was my pitch.
I'm Faye. There has to be a way out of here.
A way out? But you're not even all here.
I had to do a whole bunch of, like, I don't think a Kiwi would say that type stuff.
I'm dead. You have to be dead to come through the gateway.
It's like you're holding something back.
This isn't working. Where are we anyway?
Afterlife of the gods? I'd call it the everyone.
Afterlife of the gods.
That was the thing I was gonna say before. This is fucking insane. I don't want to overinflate anything that I've done. This is so many people worked on this and much harder than me. I named it. I fucking named this place. That's my name. I named a fucking video game world, and they kept it. Oh, that's so wild.
Happen, right? Could you do that again?
There's so many things I'm sure they will have changed.
Here.
But I wasn't sure if they would keep that one, and that's fucking crazy.
Right?
think we all want that.
We definitely do.
Faye, you need to accept it. All of it. You're dead.
How? How do I accept that?
Simple. Focus. You're here.
Congrats, bro.
Thank you.
Here.
So typically the term is an Aboriginal term, and I had to formally consult to make sure that it got approved from an Aboriginal council. But I was the one to be like, let's call it this. I can't come up with the credit for the word. But that Aussie DNA in there.
Hey, that's it. What were you thinking of?
A promise.
Okay, we'll take it. Now let's get out of here.
Okay. Get ready.
Wait! Not a good idea! Bad idea!
The music there was so good. There's such a sick little kick in there. Or else you could plug in headphones if you wanted.
I was trying to watch in the car.
Rue? I think you should give her the sword.
How do I know I can trust her?
I just
Give it back. I promise.
Lying.
Yeah, it's true. Lying for so long.
Still lying.
Take it.
The fucking... This is such a wild experience, bro. This is insane. Like, it's crazy. I don't know if they've said the name of the cube. But the previs for that cube, they had, like, sheets around a green screen in a little box, and it was just someone in the animation department, like, walking around a room, like, moving this little, like, green screen sheet. It was very fun.
I don't need help.
Here we go, coming up behind.
That's crazy.
Yeah, that's the weirdest part to me. Is like it's like oh, and it just snapped and it's a fucking video game. It's too wild. I've done so much, and it's gorgeous.
Got an idea on opening that cage.
Hey kids, get ready!
Come on!
No.
The ribbon's name is Ribbon.
To keep.
The ribbon's
Fine,
is.
but lady, that sword, it's more than you think it is.
Yeah, I don't want to comment on anything like that too much.
Don't make comments if you can't keep got them.
Because I just don't want to confirm or deny really anything at all. You know, it's hard. This is hard. Yeah, I just have to be very quiet doing this. Sorry.
Try again!
Faye, focus!
Prayer! I will wrench you thread by thread! You don't know what you wield.
What is it?
Like, I had never seen anything even resembling this fight. Like obviously I know who the character is and all that, but this is really cool. They kept the name I gave as well. Like, I wasn't sure if they would change a lot of names or not. Like, I'm sure many things have changed. There's one character that I named after family member that someone told me they did recently change, which is a bummer, but whatever. But it's such a small thing, but that I named it's such a weird thing to think about. This is fucking amazing. Holy shit. Yeah, okay. Yes, that was always... I can't say anything, I can't say anything. I don't know what I'm allowed to say and what I'm not allowed to say, but oh my god, that's incredible. Holy shit.
Ace Combat!
It's so beautiful. What an incredible team. Amazing. So brutal and bloody. God damn. It was all really good. The whole thing was great. Yeah, all of it was good. Yeah, that's Tomb Raider. With that game already been announced, but genuinely a great conference top to bottom. Oh my god, I can finally fucking talk about this fucking video game. Oh my god. 6 years that I've had to just pretend it didn't exist and be like, oh, I was right there on something. Who knows what it is?
Back to the Future? Why was
it finally exists.
Why was there a DeLorean?
Oh my god. It's Hollywood Stuntman, is the name of it? PS. I hadn't heard of it. Oh, very good presentation. Holy shit, man. Amazing. Thank you. Obviously, have to give a giant congratulations to the team at Sony Santa Monica. I was there really for the easy parts. The last 2 years will have been much harder than anything I had to do. They worked much harder than me, I'm sure, but it's still very, very cool. Like, I wasn't sure if this would really, like, get me, and that, I'm, like, shaking because I was so excited about it. I had conversations with friends at the studio about, like, how it might feel for me when I saw it, because it's like I'm removed from it now. If it still felt like a part of me was in there, and it totally does. And obviously, sorry, I'm having to make this so, self-centered because it's very hard for me to not have this experience. Again, I want to keep saying many people worked on this probably much harder than I am. The people who are there now are doing the hard parts. But it's like, I knew this when I got the job, and I knew this the 4 years that I worked there, but being away from it, like, you kind of forget until now that I fucking wrote a God of War game. That's fucking crazy. Among many writers, obviously. Large writing team. But that's so insane. Like, and it exists now. And it's a real thing that people are seeing now. And it's so beautiful. At least you can now talk about it, but that's a relief. Dude, so difficult. It's so difficult. The terms that I had to stick to were so brutal, and my contract was like different to everybody else's because of my social media following. So I have had to be so vague, because I was explicitly not allowed to say that I didn't write on Ragnarok because they didn't want to set a timeline, so they wanted people to assume that it could have been that. Like, it was so fucking hard to navigate, and the abuse I've endured because of it.
Can I just say, as someone who has lived through this next to you,
The abuse that you endured
just to keep an NDA.
Just to keep an NDA. The amount of bad faith YouTube videos that were made with your name on them. The amount of times that even I, when I'm celebrating you or it's something completely different and I see comments about you being a liar for saying you worked at SMS.
The amount of comments that I get.
I will never forgive the gaming community and people who engage in that. Like,
I mean, they're losers. I've always been mad at Sony about it.
It's been 6 years of that. And
I actually love, though, every time I've gotten a comment that's like, didn't you lie about writing on God of War? No, I fucking didn't. It's just not the game you thought it was, because you have no idea of how timelines in video game development work.
It's not fuck them.
Wild,
it's not loud.
Crazy. Well, the thing is that now, and I already knew this would happen, they're going to say I'm lying about this one, where what's actually happened is this is the game I was always referring to. I just wasn't allowed to specify in any direction. I couldn't even say I was working on an unannounced game. I just had to say, writer at the studio, wasn't allowed to say anything in any direction. It was very strict and very annoying. And now it exists, and that's super cool. But that's still not the thing that matters here.
Well, the other thing will be as well is that anything they don't like, then all of a sudden will be attributed.
Yeah. And I give no credit to any of these people. What actually matters here is that I wrote a fucking God of War game and it's real now and it's fucking beautiful. It's prettier than I ever could have imagined. The combat is so sick. They did such a good job. It's gorgeous. Like, and it's actually nice to have been able to step away from it because I get to have this reveal so fresh. Whereas when you see something iterated on and iterated on and iterated on, like, it's like, you kind of just see the flaws or the things you don't like, whereas I get to be away. And that to me is just fucking 100% perfect. It's just so beautiful. I'm so proud of that team. They're such an incredible fucking studio of people who just like, oh my God, dude. The haters are going to say SMS give you a writing credit to save face. Yeah, I mean, what's going to happen is they're going to say that I'm lying about this one, even though this was the game I was always referring to. I will have a writing credit on this game because I wrote on this game. Did you write the story then? I did, yes. This was the game that I wrote, and I don't want to say I did it single-handedly, obviously. A lot of people worked on this game, a lot of writers. I've been going for the hard parts, but yeah, I did. I wrote this game.
And I can confirm as someone who would walk in the background of writers' room meetings. Yeah, this is the game. This is the one.
Wild. It's so pretty. I kind of just want to watch it on repeat. That's so nuts. I really wasn't sure how I would feel. I'm really proud. And I'm so happy that they
Alanah,
kept the name.
Cast video just dropped on the PlayStation YouTube channel.
Cool.
You could watch that.
Why did you say that like it was so urgent?
Because you said you wanted to watch it.
I know
again,
the cast, obviously.
Like, you could watch the more content.
Streaming this as soon as it comes out. I'll probably have to talk to Sony about it. SMS were always really supportive, for the record. While I was enduring this abuse, there were times where Corey was like, just fucking say you're working on an unannounced title. What are they going to do? It was Sony that wouldn't let me do that. SMS were always like, oh, this is fucking stupid. Why is this happening? Santa Monica Studio did their best to support me through it. They were really, really good people. But like with streaming it, I would probably want to talk to them a little because I really don't want to take attention away from everybody else and the people who've worked there.
No, you're
to launch the game. Yeah, but like, what if I hate every time that I make a news headline for talking about something God of War related. I just don't want to take the. I don't want to say anything I shouldn't, and I don't want it to just be like, oh, Alanah said this again, and I just...
We did Saros, and the people that worked on it and they watched it. Like, it means forget what a company thinks or what the giant corporation thinks.
I'm not thinking about Sony. I'm thinking about Santa Monica Studio in terms of like, I wouldn't want to fuck anything up for them.
You won't. Housemarque wanted us to do it. And
that is true.
They loved watching. They literally had a watch party of us watching it and playing it together. I'm sure that people at SMS would love to see you play their work too and
remember when they actually tweeted that you work for them and those fucking morons ignored that tweet? Yeah, they decided that I was just a cookbook writer. It's so stupid. Like, really, all of this stuff happened because people don't know how game development works. Because like so many of the comments are like, but she was there when Ragnarok was being made, what else gets worked on? Because they just don't understand that all game studios have multiple games in development. It's just that they didn't understand the timeline. That's it. It's so fucking dumb. And I couldn't say anything because I was prohibited from addressing that I was working on an unannounced game. When writing, how much do you write, like the story and some of the dialogue? How does it work when there's multiple writers? Everything. I'm gonna have a YouTube video up about it because people have often asked me, like, what's the day-to-day like working at Santa Monica Studio? And because I wasn't even allowed to imply that I worked on something in pre-production, I couldn't answer those questions. So, like, I couldn't answer, like, well, we build the character and the world and come up with this. I couldn't talk about any of that stuff because they didn't want the timeline.
Yeah. No breadcrumbs.
Sony genuinely would have preferred if everybody assumed I was writing on Ragnarok, so that there was no overlap. But now I can talk about that stuff because it's a new game, and I can say, hey, I worked on this from pretty much day one. There were 4 people there when I joined, and me and another writer, Elise Morgan, were hired on the same day, and that's kind of when it started, was that day. And so, yeah, we are, like I said earlier, I wrote the character bio for Faye, which is super cool. We come up with the characters, we come up with the world, pitch what the story is. It changed so many times through that period of time. It was effectively like 2 separate games. It changed so much. And that first 2 years as well was like the most fun I've ever had in my professional life. In that, like, it's just fucking creating a world is so fun. And so many of the things that I learned from that, I'm now able to take to other games too, because it's like building a AAA world is a big task. It's a big task. So I then had to take that and experience elsewhere. And then from there, you start writing levels. It starts with a writer, and then there's dialogue that the writers generally get levels like split up between them. You can kind of pick based on preference a lot of the time.
It must be a weird experience because for a lot of things outside of the I guess the writer and the writing group are the first step. That's the first step to taking something out of your brain.
Yeah, not at all studios, but yes, at SMS. Writing was first.
And for my experience is you come in much later, so things are already conceptualized, stories are already fleshed out, cast you know what I mean? You don't get to see there are already pieces in play, you know. Mm-hmm. We played Saros on the first day that we went to Housemarque, you know. That was there to be played, right? Yeah. But like for you, having those writer rooms and stuff like that, and speaking about these vague concepts.
I have these notebooks that like I value so much, and that maybe I'll be able to talk about one day. That I take physical notes when I'm writing. I have notes of every single writer's room we ever had, physically written down. So I have notes from my first fucking day at the studio in that booklet that are like every single version of this game is written down in those notes, and it'll be so interesting to look back on some of that, like when I've played it.
But following from that, like watching that, was it like recalling a dream you had? Like, did it look like the things you were picturing or imagining?
It was like visiting a place I had not been to in 2 years, and it's like it's been built while I've been gone. It's like visiting a location that I've been to.
Yeah.
But the location has just changed. You know how you visit somewhere and you'll be like, oh wow, that's different.
So you did. So it wasn't surprise. Like it wasn't visually a surprise.
It's totally visually a surprise. It's way prettier than I pictured, but that's because in my head it's like burned in as like the previous version. Like the version that I like, what I saw before is like what exists in my head, and like
right because you'd previous. Okay.
Yeah, so it's like it's so much prettier than I pictured.
Sure.
Because the artists there are just so fucking incredible.
Character model as well looks amazing.
Yeah, the character model, the concept art was like that for a very long time. Also, she's such a good actor and such a good person. I fucking love Deborah. She's amazing.
Go see her clip where she teaches John Barenthal about D&D.
Yeah, it is very good. Very, very
good. It's one of my favorite moments.
Have you seen any of these images, visuals prior to this reveal? Not from this version, obviously. Like, again, I was there from day one. I did know the trailer was coming today, yes. I was there from day one, so like I've seen all the concept art. The way that, like I said, that Sony actually at Santa Monica Studio starts is actually that you write a location bio first. So the writers actually write descriptions of what they want the locations to look like first. It's usually like a page. And then you will give that to... It's so nice to be able to talk about this stuff that I've not been allowed to say this whole time, where I've been like, I can't tell you about writing it, Sony. They give those to the artists who then come up with concept art, and then it gets built out, you know, by various other teams. So many fucking teams. So I wish I would have been involved more. I don't know how I would be involved more, other than staying for the extra 2 years. But when the choice was between being with my family and staying, I made the right choice. But I was very involved, and it was awesome, and it was an incredible experience, and I fucking loved doing it. It was really, really wonderful. And then the name of the areas in the game is crazy. So wild. Did you figure out the amount of locations at the beginning of the game? I wouldn't know, because I don't know how many are in there now. Couldn't tell you.
There was no indication or anything of it. Did it have a year? Did it say anything at the trailer? I missed anything.
It said in development, that's all.
It just says in development?
Yeah. Like, I have no idea about any of that stuff.
Yeah.
Genuinely don't know.
I didn't know.
Am I the Sword Ribbons? No, I do not play the Sword Ribbons, but I am the one who pitched to have that character be a New Zealander. And I'm glad that it stayed. I mean, it was that way when I was there already. I was already locked in. But, how much control in creating characters were you given? Plenty.
There's two BTS they've already put up with.
Yeah, I'll do the Meet the Cast. That's cool. Everyone is such a cool name. Thank you. I can't believe I'm so proud that they kept that. But again, it is an Aboriginal term.
What term?
The name, I'm even cautious about how I phrase this. The name of of a location is referenced as being called the Everyone, which was my name. I came up with it.
Oh.
And so they kept it, which is really, really cool. Again, I came up with it is not the right way to say that. It's an Aboriginal term. And I had to talk to a council to get approval on it. I
suggested its use.
Yes. And they kept it, which is really cool. Meet the Cost. Okay, let's watch it.
Is it just on there?
Hmm?
Oh, you want a pre...
Yeah, it's been really fun to, Jack and I seen each other a few times and messaged each other and been like,
I'm Deborah Ann Moore, and I play Faye in God of War LauFey.
Hi, I am Jack Quaid, and I play Frank in God of War LauFey.
My name is Paulina Lau, and I play Rue in God of War LauFey.
There has to be a way out of here. I came on board to the God of War series for God of War Ragnarok.
She's such an angel.
At that time, I was kind of
also, it's Frank spelled
a memory within Kratos that was helping him on his journey. I love that I get to deepen who she is, that this isn't only Kratos' memory of her, this is now the full person.
To be an original character in a new game, in a universe that I love and care so much about, it's really like dream come true stuff for me.
This is actually my first foray into video games. And so when I got the part, I just started going down every rabbit hole I could go down. And so I was getting really hyped just from reading comments and seeing, the community, the fans.
Where am I? I deeply admire Faye. Who is she and can she be whole? So we see these moments where every, obstacle that crosses her path, even though it's in the way of the thing she's trying to get to, she straightens up her spine, grabs her sword, and does what she has to do to get to the other side.
Frank is a cube. He's a cosmic cube that you meet this world called the Everyone. When you start playing this game, you get the feeling that the Everyone is in trouble.
It's so funny. It's also again, I'm gonna be so careful. There are a few things that were already there before I joined. Again, it was really only 4 people. Elise and I were the first writers attached. One of them was the cube. The other one was that it was a Faye game. Those things already existed. Nothing else did. That was it.
It's all the living creatures that inhabit this world.
So Rue is the ribbons attached to the sword, and she's always, trying to point out the possible dangers and the risks. And then when she goes into fight mode, it's just like badass. It's so cool, and I love that contrast there.
I already told you!
I love how acrobatic Faye is. You know, I think the Kratos gameplay is so fantastic because he's such a heavy hitter and he has that brute force. And Faye is just as strong and just as good a warrior, but her gameplay is spinning and whipping and flipping, and it's in the air, and that we can show that there are so many ways to be a warrior.
I'm sorry, I keep forgetting.
No, it's okay.
I think what I'm most excited for fans to experience is that we're taking you to a completely different world in this game. The gameplay is unbelievable.
I have no idea.
The characters are rich and vibrant, and
I have no
I think
idea.
if you're a long-time God of War fan, this is going to be really fun for you because it's taking you in a completely different direction, but still keeping those core pillars of the things that you love.
I just hope that you enjoy the world that the team has built because it's so beautiful.
Yeah, they did that from the start. It was originally
and vast,
people on the.
and
I think it was
also
either the animation
that
team
you
or
enjoy
the narrative design team.
trio and the dynamic
it would be
between
space, I think.
Faye, Frank, and Rue. I think it's so much fun.
I can't stress enough what an extraordinary experience making this game has been. This very quickly shot up to the top of the list of really one of my absolute favorite jobs of my career. And we are all so excited for you all to get the chance to play it and experience it. And please,
maybe like 6 months after
just know that we love you.
Started working on the game.
Every single minute of making this, you've been on our minds and hoping that we can make
dinner with her at
something
Janina
that
Gavankos'
will
house.
just
And we ended up talking for like 8 hours. And we had this huge conversation. We cried and shit. I wanted to like listen to how she speaks to get an idea of how to write her. And she's truly like one of the sweetest humans I've ever encountered in my fucking life. Just so lovely.
Oh look, she's got recommended a bloody chess video.
What about it?
I know what you're doing.
What?
You're studying.
No, I wouldn't be studying.
She's been studying on chess.
Wouldn't.
She's made it not fun.
Must have some good extra reading material on Egyptian mythology now. No comment on any of that stuff.
That's the same room.
Yeah, of course. Yeah. The Sony studio.
Yeah.
Do you ever get to meet the actors? I just told a story about how I met with Deborah Anwal specifically because I wanted to know how to write her before she had recorded anything. And I'm friends with Jack Quaid too.
Does that mean I can't beat her now?
What do you mean?
At chess.
Oh, Roll hasn't beaten me in a while.
I have.
When?
I got you, remember?
You got me once.
No.
Our first game.
No, I've got you twice.
No, you haven't.
I have. I got you with that app and I got you on the thing.
Okay. Sure, yeah.
I got you a couple of times.
Yeah.
I've beaten
in the first
you more
week.
than you've beaten me. Because I've stopped playing when you leveled up.
Yeah, Roller has stopped playing since he realized I got better than him. I've beaten you twice as well, I think. Anyway, who cares? Who's counting?
I am.
Introducing Faye. Okay. She plays sweet but tough as nails. She's such an angel of a person. I love Deborah.
It's smaller.
She was fearsome. Damn fine woman she was. Apart from her taste in men, of course.
I should be practicing UFC all day.
He's dead.
There are many things Raul's way better than me.
One's left alive have to pay the price.
Death
That was her
is a
first
natural part of life, my loves.
Did you see her in God of War 2018?
I wish only to be prepared.
Do you?
I'm sure
God
you
of War
do.
2018.
My name's Jimmy Myers.
Like,
I'm the narrative director on God of War Laufey.
My name is Elise Morgan, and I am the lead writer on God of War
She
Laufey.
was the one who was hired with me.
My first
on the first
experience
day.
with God of War was playing 2018.
I started my first God of War game with 2018
I'm not sure.
as well. And I actually joined the studio while they were working on Ragnarok. So
me too.
I got to see
We joined literally the
that
same
team
day,
work
me and
on that
Elise.
game and
She
see how
also,
they came to life,
so when
and
we
it was such
started, there was no lead writer. She was a staff writer, I was a junior writer on that day, and then I was eventually promoted to staff writer, and she eventually got promoted to lead writer. But yeah, we were literally the same day we started, and Elise works so hard, dude. She works her fucking ass off.
large part of how we began to build this character in God of War Laufey.
These stories have revolved around Faye in a lot of ways, but they're told through the lens of other people and what Faye meant to them. And even though we got to spend time with Faye a bit in Ragnarok, we didn't get to know her.
Time is running out, my love, and there is much to do.
But what we do know is that she was the guardian of Midgard, that she was the guardian of the giants, that she had the Leviathan axe made for her.
Oh, we knew Faye was the last guardian of the Jotnar left in Midgard. That's why we made her the axe. We hoped it could restore the balance of power.
But we also know that she met Kratos at her lowest point,
Down it.
that she had Atreus with Kratos, that she taught Atreus everything she knew so that he would be prepared. But behind all of that, there was a woman who held a lot of secrets, and she didn't tell even her closest loved ones everything about her.
She had a quiet moment of life for just a while, and then she died. When she died, she had a plan for Kratos
again,
and Atreus,
I thought it would just be a
something
trailer.
that she
I didn't
hadn't
expect
even told them
gameplay. It's
about,
great.
and we
It's
didn't
so
know
beautiful.
why.
She sent us here knowing
They were showing this in
find
movie
this.
theaters. This was at the Alamo. Did you know that?
Oh yeah, I did know that. Yeah,
Should've
which is
gone.
really cool.
Yeah, she weren't streaming. You could've
But
done
they
it in the
trusted
Alamo.
her, and they followed that plan, and everything that they accomplished in 2018 was a result of it.
It's like the Big Lebowski.
What
They
players
should
should
have had someone
know
behind
about God of War Laufey before you start playing is that it starts from the moment that Kratos placed Faye's body on the pyre and burned it. And from there,
I wanted that so bad.
Faye awakens in the Everyone, which is the
First time
afterlife of the
Chap came out
gods.
with
And
Devil
around
Faye
her,
Pie.
she's in a lush place that is very
That's good.
different than what she expected.
All gods return to the afterlife of the gods at the end of their life. So when they die, this is where they go. And all magic goes there.
Is there stuff in this
It's
video?
colorful and vivid and
Or has this been seen
unexpected
already?
and
This
beautiful.
footage has all been
but
seen. They're just
it
giving
has
context.
suffered and been corrupted and become a bit threatening. Faye quickly realizes that the plan she had set in motion for Kratos and Atreus to protect them from a fate that she had foreseen may not work. Her priority shifts to getting home. The afterlife of the gods is inhabited by two gods of war named Bexi and Sekhmet.
And they look at Faye and they see her as just another thing to put into a cage.
Can you send me a link to that?
Faye realizes that she has a pretty big
You've not
challenge
mentioned
to
Ace Combat
overcome
once.
in freeing herself
Look
from their
cool.
grasp.
It's not my kind of game.
Did it
She
say when it's coming
meets
out?
The Cosmic
remember.
Cube Frank. She meets Rue, these ribbons attached to a sword, and she's saying, let me help you. Let me help you through this. Let's do this together. And that is going to be the group that helps her find her way.
Yeah, that opening is like a little different, but not
Faye
a ton.
is a survivor. She's powerful. She's scary when she wants to be.
You touch me again, and I swear, I will kill you.
She's a great fighter, but she's also very
Yeah,
willing
he looked
to
like
fight
that.
dirty. I think that scrappiness
Yeah, for a very
is
long
something that gives her an advantage against someone even as towering as Bexi. Faye
Well, welcome to
brings
the
a sense of
family.
hope and the possibility of
What's the
change.
family?
Her ability to
I was making a PlayStation game before
overcome
you were,
impossible
son.
odds
I remember my
is
first
something
beat.
she carried into the afterlife with her.
You can eat
I
her
don't
down,
even know
you
what
can drag her
this
through the
is.
mud, she will get back up. She will get back up and spit
Yeah.
in
Bullet
the
hell.
face. She will get back up and keep going. She will get back up and keep swinging no matter what.
The aspirational nature of being able to overcome is something that she embodies. I really hope that that will resonate with fans. To be able to play as someone who can continually overcome and work through things and make it to the other side while still caring about everyone around them.
Come on! No! I got a promise to keep.
If you haven't had a chance yet, please check out the reveal. The team has put so much work into it and they're so excited to have you see it.
Thanks so much for watching. We can't wait to share more soon.
Yeah, no worries. Banjo needs a PlayStation 1 too.
We're working on it. Get Banjo in as many games as possible. Cool.
Very cool. You can wishlist it already? I will. You know what,
I did
Alanah?
right on it, yes.
I will wishlist it.
Hey,
It'll be
thanks.
on the little widget.
Thank you so much. Oh, but you'll re-wishlist Saros so that you can still be first in it. Okay, 25 minutes. Corey interviews the game director. Game director is Ariel Lawrence, whom I love.
Hello, everybody. My name is Corey
you didn't leave
Barlow.
so you could
I
be in
am
these
the
videos, able
head
to give the
of
smug I told
creative
you.
here
They
at
never would
Santa
put me in the
Monica
videos.
Studio, and I am
Regular
excited to
level
be
writer,
coming here
never.
to talk to you a little bit about the God of War franchise.
Although
We're
I can't
expanding
do this.
out.
I've heard their
TV,
voices for
some
years.
games,
Yeah,
but
actually,
most
like, it's
importantly, most
So Corey is like, I loved working with Corey, but he's such a little troll, and so the amount that like if Rahul would walk in the background, that Corey would like make some joke about him. Corey, Rahul's basically been in some of these meetings.
Do you remember when he was having a pop? Was it someone was having a? Was it Corey that was playing FIFA while you lot were trying to?
Yes, we were having a meeting and they could see the TV in the background, and you were playing FIFA, and I think Corey was making fun of you for playing badly or something.
No, I think it was. Yeah. Or just me being basic.
Yeah, maybe.
I think it was while
Classic
you guys were
jock
trying to break
Rahul.
the story.
Yeah. Rahul's been in plenty of these. Oh, it's not Corey's game?
specifically for today, we're here to talk about God of War Laufey. And I have the director here sitting with me that I'm going to be talking to.
So, Ariel, sorry, I keep pausing. She was around for a really long time. Ariel was originally, she was hired well after I was there, and was hired, I think, as lead writer. And then when Elise was promoted to lead writer, at the same time, Ariel was promoted to game director. And fucking rules.
Somebody who I worked with for 23
He's head of creative at the studio, so like high level, head of creative.
Because that, my God, is a long time. And obviously we've done different things throughout all of that, but we're going to get to know Ariel just a little bit in this sit down and talk a little bit about our past and what the game is that we're making here. Ariel Lawrence,
Yes,
how are you today?
Excited to be here.
Excited to be
That's
here. Good. That's a good answer. That's a good answer.
Look,
so when did you start working at Santa Monica? When was it?
I started working at Santa Monica in August of 2003, when I was right out of high school. I got hired to cut trailers and videos, and I cut the TGS trailer for the first God of War. And then I wanted to do more than wait tables, so I asked if there was anything else I could do around here. And I ended up working in production. And I worked on God of War 1, 2, 3, Ascension. And I was 2 years on 2018 before I took my little walkabout in the world. And then I couldn't get enough of this place. I came back home.
That's quite an amazing journey.
You don't need to see it silently.
With the God of War world. Cutting the trailer for TGS, that was like the first sort of thing that I worked on, I think, when I got here as well. So
that was back in the day when Kratos had blue tattoo.
Yeah.
And
we're still calling him Dominus.
It's still calling him Dominus.
Yep.
Yeah, and the team was only like, 30, 35 people maybe? Small compared to now.
It was weird. It's weird to think.
Yeah.
About making games with that small of a group of people. When we were like 65 people, that's so much. And then we got to 100, that's so much.
Yeah.
Oh, what are the most memorable aspects of working on God of War, the whole franchise?
The whole franchise, I mean, I think each game definitely, I think, left its mark or scars, battle scars. Yeah. But, it's like the studio's, just the commitment to quality and the late nights with each other trying to figure out some problem or make some magic happen in the middle of the night, or coming back in and somebody took a smoke break and, I don't know, maybe changed the boss of God of War 2. I think that might have been
I feel like that's a dig at me. I feel like I'm going to own that one because that's entirely true.
But, I mean, every game was like a new set of challenges. Like, how do you make Titans? How do you make the trailer for the Titans come through?
Yes.
How do you make multiplayer? How do you reinvent Kratos? Where does he go? Like, so... It's always an exciting story.
Why did you want to come back?
I mean, I trended on Twitter.
What made you decide
the day that I joined?
This is where I need to be?
The short and probably semi-uncomfortable answer for this interview is I came back for you.
What year did I join?
Definitely
2020, I think.
Bar of excellence has been in my head for a long time.
Mm.
Your creative voice has weighed down on some projects of mine. And I don't know, I just missed the team's commitment, just the people here. I came back for the people.
I came back for the people.
I came back.
I like that. That's better than coming back for me because the voices in my head are not ones to follow.
That's your voice in my head, not your voices in my head. That's different.
True. If you had my voices in your, that's not even. That's a whole nother series of videos, I imagine. So when you found out coming here that you were going to work on a Faye game. What was your thoughts?
I was excited. I was a little shocked, surprised, I think.
It was a Faye game before I even joined as well. That had been decided.
That we were going to do something different. I think when I was coming back and talking to folks, I had just assumed it would be another Kratos game, and that's who I would be telling stories about for the rest of my life.
I guess so.
And I was okay with that. But I think finding out about Faye and just seeing somebody whose journey that we could really explore and turn new pages on was exciting. Looking at the world in a different lens was exciting. So it was, just saying yes to that opportunity, I think, was really cool.
It's a good outlook. Just say yes to that opportunity.
That's what has gotten me into a lot of trouble over the years.
That's true. I still can't
present
believe you said
position
yes to direct this.
included.
Yeah, I always try to talk people out of directing.
You
these
did
games.
try to talk me out of doing
But I try to be upfront and straightforward
Yes.
about it, just so that people don't feel like you tricked me. Like,
No,
or,
you were
know,
very
feel like I tricked
honest
them.
about the work that it entailed
Yeah.
for doing this. Yes.
Yes. And
She's
it's
lovely.
exciting. Faye is,
Yes, she
while
is the
it's a
director.
different thing, it's still part of the larger tapestry of what we're doing. We really want to explore all these different characters in there, but there's always going to be Kratos games. Like throughout
Oh,
the whole
for sure.
history, we're super
Yeah, we
excited
can't not
about
tell
that.
stories about the big guy.
Let's go into directing. What are you most excited about in stepping into the role as a game director?
There's like a fine line between excitement and being terrified. I think I'm on the edge of excitement most of the time, but I think being able to be curious about everything on the game. Previously, I had done a lot of work on story and cinematics and in different pipelines for the game, but this
It's
really
interesting to
got
hear this. Like,
me
I
able
obviously
to
spent
be nosy
hours
and
and
ask
hours and hours
questions
working
and
with Ariel.
really
And,
get people to
I never
look
asked
at
any of these
things
questions.
differently from a lot of different perspectives. And to just
hundreds of hours in
have an
meetings.
opportunity to kind of like find myself in Faye's
With
story.
Ariel and Corey.
was exciting.
And I've never, don't ask any of this.
But yeah, then I think just, captaining this ship with all of these humans making this game together is a lot, but it's very exciting.
I want to go back to something you said. Finding
Lucia
yourself.
demos out?
Yeah.
Talk about what part of you you're putting into the game.
I mean, I think, we've always come at stories from Santa Monica with.
I'm sorry, I'm a little bit
characters
excited
at their
about
heart,
this.
right? And
If
finding
you can
ourselves,
understand why.
even in Kratos,
What else have you
everybody's
missed?
had a point in their time
the whole thing was great
when they've made some decisions that maybe they wish they hadn't and really thought things through again. But I think for Faye, that was that question of, who is she? Who was this person that everybody idolized and, just stood in awe of, and to really think about all the facets that make up that person, right? She's, a loving wife and mother, but she's also a warrior. She's a guardian of her people. She's a rebellion leader. She's all of these things. And to be able to have an opportunity to just explore that
Genuinely going
person
through Faye's,
with the
timeline
detail
was a
and the love
fucking
that Santa
nightmare.
Monica brings is just, very touching, very exciting.
What's the hardest part for you stepping into the role as a director? Is there any sort of individual parts where it's like that you feel great about overcoming? I think that's probably the more specific question. Is there's hard parts, but we always sort of push through when we get to that other side. That's any hard parts?
Very
you can think of that?
full-time job.
I mean, I think the hard parts there are definitely some places where I feel, comfortable, story
But
is a
still very
comforting place
involved
for
in
me.
everything
But there are some
that
places
happens, obviously.
that are new in a way that having to be familiar with that depth, there's engineering things and design issues and all sorts of things, and everybody has a question and they all need their answers immediately, and trying to kind of keep the potluck that we have going and becoming still digestible at the end of the meal. Like, that's been very difficult sometimes, of just trying to get everything they need to be as creative as possible, and then keep a handle on making sure that it still tells a singular story of Faye. I think that's been it's been a learning and growing experience as time has gone on. And there's always voices from the top, and there's always voices from the bottom. Everybody has an opinion, which is one of the things I love about Santa Monica.
That is
And it's
definitely
trying to
true.
figure out how to temper those to make sure that
People
we're
feel
being
so
truthful
strongly
to who
about
Faye
everything.
is and what her
So
journey
passionate.
is.
Really
on that.
passionate team.
So you kind of dove into
Ariel's so
aspects of
well-spoken.
design
Yeah, she's
and,
wonderful.
and,
Really,
and
really
engineering and got more
Also love
educated
Eric.
on that.
I really
I think that's
all of the leadership.
That's the fun part. I mean, that's the
all of
wonderful part
leadership at
about
the
making
studio are
games
really
is that it's not just
wonderful
one person.
people.
It's hundreds of people now to make it together. And, you know, that's, there are places and things that every day is different. You know, every day is, you know, 80 different meetings about different topics and, you know, play testers and build times and, you know, design questions and art questions and narrative questions and, you know, working with actors. And it's,
name is Rue.
It's exciting.
And,
so, I don't know,
Rue
it keeps
is
me
a
busy.
New Zealander.
Never a dull moment.
Exciting,
which was my pitch.
overwhelming, but fantastic. And you were doing an amazing job at it.
Appreciate
Falling into the crazy.
But we have
cray,
entirely different voices.
Remember,
so
Americans find it
for
hard
the folks at home
to take
who haven't
discern
seen
Australian from British.
English, yeah, it's true.
You know,
we've done.
and we're
Why don't
so
you do a
much
little
further away
recap,
from you
tell us
boys.
what
That's
that's all
like,
about.
Well,
tell a
the
Brit
game reveal that we
or an
just
Aussie
showed, hopefully everybody's
be
gotten a
able to
chance
tell
to
the
see
difference
it.
between a Canadian and
not,
a
maybe they'll take
American.
a chance right now. But we start with Faye's
So
dead.
behave.
We wanted to start
Gosh,
exactly.
Hassan was right.
We wanted to start exactly where the players were, which is, you know, in God of War 2018. You know, her death was the impetus for Kratos and Atreus' journey together and their growth together and going on to Ragnarok. We debated whether or not to tell a story before that. And what we really wanted to do was just pick up exactly where the player was.
I'm so glad that she said that. Nope, not gonna elaborate.
Faye's dead, and she finds herself in the afterlife of the gods. And there she discovers some things that make her question whether or not Kratos and Atreus are safe. And she's determined to find a way back to help them.
Everything that happens is that I have to basically go, I want to say something, and then I think about if I think a media outlet could use it as a headline. God of War Laufey writer said this, and then I go, they could, never mind. That's what's happening when I go.
I'd like the audience to watch the game reveal and be like, this is amazing. I can't wait to play this. I can't wait to be in.
Can I show you one of my favorite articles? Hang on. It was IGN Israel of all places. God of War sci-fi game. I finally talk about this. I wonder if I have a link of it somewhere. So I didn't leak shit. I was so careful. But I do a lot of podcasts. People mishear a lot of things. And there was a leak that like people were fucking Phil Spencer walked up to me and asked me about this. Where I was on a podcast and I was talking to Mike Bithell and he said, I'm working on some sci-fi thing that I can't talk about or something like I'm super paraphrasing. And I went, oh, saved. And the internet, Reddit, ran with that as though I said, same. And so there were all these fucking articles. I think IGN Israel was the one who really ran with it. It was like Alanah Pierce leaked sci-fi game. It's not a sci-fi game. Yeah, but I didn't say that.
Maybe IGN Israel were promised a sci-fi game for 3000 years.
That's a good point. That's a good point. And I even had friends like people like Jake Baldino. I had to comment on to him because he like referenced it in a video, and I was like, for the record, this is something that I said that they're referencing. I said the word saved, not same. I will recognize that sometimes I'm very lazy with my words, but it was like a whole fucking, again, Phil Spencer was like, I heard you leaked a video game. And I was like, that's not the game though. I didn't, because that's not the game we're working on. That's not what happened. It was wild to see it just be like, and the Sony policy is you're not allowed to say anything. So I couldn't be like, it's not a sci-fi game. And they just fucking ran with it. And I was blamed for this leak that didn't exist because I said the word saved instead of same. Insane.
Boots kicking ass.
I'm sure I could find it. Alanah Pierce leaked sci-fi game. Here. While I'm writing an unspecified sci-fi franchise that I'm currently writing, same. Said saved. I probably said saved. Like I just said it like really fast because I do that. There's like another one where people think I said I have when I said I haven't. Like I said it too fast. Isn't that an open secret? Crazy. And they like fully, yeah. There you go. One person got it. One person got it. But yeah, it was like a huge fucking thing. Look at this. That's not a secret. Everyone knows they're working on a sci-fi game. Nope. That's so funny. Someone's getting sacked. She only just started working there. Didn't happen. Didn't happen. Not a thing. It was crazy to watch it be like overtake the internet and be like, not true. Which one are we up to? This one.
The players to feel. I want them to be curious about the world and the opportunity that it has in magic and the gods that we're going to meet with all these mythologies coming together in the afterlife.
Imagine if I leaked Cube.
I
that
want
would all
them
be
to
Corey,
be excited and
that's all on him.
swept away by the world.
The only two
and
things that were there
Faye's
before I got
story
there were Cube and Faye.
and where she's going to go.
But this is gameplay
Yes.
in this reveal. And
Yes.
this is showing that this is not a
Yes.
prequel. This is a continuation of the timeline right at the beginning of God of War 2018. What happened to Faye after that funeral?
Exactly. And we were really intent on it being gameplay. We wanted the first taste for players to really center on what it's like to play this game and who this person is and really show you what you're going to get when you pick the controllers up.
It looks so good.
Speaking of who this person
It
is,
looks so good.
Faye, what is the most interesting aspect of her? Why is Faye such a compelling character? I know why. I have my own answer, but I'd love to hear your answer. Why is she so compelling?
I find great connection with Faye's curiosity about the world, her loyalty to her friends and family, just the fact that she goes into
So happy
situations
you can actually
that
discuss this
she's
now. I can't imagine how
kind of
much weight's been
unprepared
lifted off
for
your
and
shoulders.
kicks ass
Dude,
anyway. And I think
there's so little I
that,
can say.
she's a little
But,
bit more improvisational than me.
Having to pretend it didn't exist was the harder part. If they had just let me say unannounced game, that would have saved me a lot of trouble. But because I wasn't allowed to say that, I also wasn't allowed to say that it wasn't Ragnarok that I worked on. I just had to be like, writer at the studio. That's all I can fucking say. It's very difficult to navigate. For 6 years. Very difficult. And one thing that I really do want to talk about, I'm going to make a YouTube video about it. Hopefully get up tomorrow, depending if I have time. Is I've had, like I said earlier, so many people ask me about various things about like, what was day-to-day writing like? Or what did you learn? And I always feel kind of rude that I have to be like, oh, I can't talk about it. Thank you, Pop TV. Because people are like, you can't even talk about the day-to-day. And my answer was no, because I couldn't confirm that I had worked on pre-production. Like, my answer to that question is so specific to the fact that I didn't start writing on something that had already been written for 4 years, which would have been what would happen if I had done it for Ragnarok. So I just couldn't say anything. And now I can at least talk about things that I learned and be helpful to people, which I would really like to be able to do.
Maybe Kratos might be, and she's not afraid to kind of be honest and show her kind of true self and emotions on things. And I think, for Kratos, we love him dearly, but I think sometimes he's a little closed off, and he's learning to open up a little bit more. So I think with Faye,
He's working on it. He's
working on it. But I think with Faye, we got to be let in a little bit more.
Where is this all taking place? Like we're talking about that Faye, she died, right? She died at the end beginning of 2018, and now we're kind of moving into this game and going on the journey. Where is this?
So
you never worked on Ragnarok, but worked on that Faye the whole time? I worked on Ragnarok very, very, very little, as I have said. Accessibility, very, very, very little. But I did work on that game. I was part of the dev team of that game. Very little. Yes, the game that I was writing on full-time at this studio is this game, the whole time that I worked
there. In the afterlife of the gods. So this is the birthplace and the ending point to which all magic returns. All magic. And so the amazing thing about that is twofold, right? We get all sorts of magic, a highly heightened magical world to play in.
Queen.
But we also get the return
full banjo.
and the discovery of a lot of different
Roku.
mythologies coming together. And what happens when those mythologies kind of meet up and being able to kind of encompass and throw our arms around different
Why did I leave before it was released?
It's been very exciting.
Family member
just getting to know different people and different people's stories.
So the afterlife of the gods is kind of this transcendent place above kind of the mortal world and the afterlife of humans, and then the
Thank
sort
you.
of underworld of humans. It exists sort of above all of that.
Yeah, I mean, I think in Ragnarok, Odin really was kind of taken by that question. You know, what happens to us when we die? We know what happens to the mortals when they die, but what happens to us? And so this is an answer for that question. What happens to gods when they die? And, you know, it also, things aren't working quite exactly the way that they should be in this afterlife of the gods. And magic isn't flowing exactly the way that it should be. So this afterlife's not exactly a paradise.
It's going to be as long as the other ones are a short
It's a little bit more
spin-off.
of a prison.
It's not like
a little bit cattywampus.
A little bit. And the folks who are
Spider-Man
in charge
Miles
there,
Morales, like the DLC.
who
No, it's
you'll
a full
meet
video
in
game.
The reveal video, Sekhmet and Baxi, they've taken over things. And as two respective gods of war, they have a certain way of doing things. It's a little bit more violent. So this place is, you know, it's beautiful, it's magical, but it's very dangerous.
From a gameplay perspective, how is this a God of War game? What makes it sort of fit in the pantheon of God of War gameplay?
Well, we don't shy away from violence, that's for sure. So definitely true to our kind of brutal roots. But I think more than that, you know, we're focused on Faye and telling her story and just really exploring the world through her eyes. You know, that journey of her character and how she comes across this world. So I think that at the heart of it really just makes us a God of War game and a Santa Monica game. But, you know, Faye affords us a few more opportunities than maybe Kratos might. Faye is a little bit more agile in the world than Kratos is. And she has a healthier relationship, I think, than with magic. She hasn't quite the past that Kratos has.
She's more of the embracer of magic, whereas Kratos is the skeptical user of magic.
Yeah. So definitely being in a world so filled with magic, you know, we can really lean into that with Faye. And, you know, we want to stay true to the hallmarks.
I'm not answering any questions like that at all.
Just that
I will not tell you anything about
you know,
the story
combat,
of this game.
that agility, the exploration of our
Will
world.
your NDA prevent you from streaming this when
story
released?
at our
Or
heart.
just personal choice?
These are all
The
things
NDA will
that
not prevent you from
play
releasing.
Absolutely.
That sort of brutal kind
When
of
you were working on this, where you
intimate
assigned a certain character developer
gameplay
set of
that have
scenes.
been
Yes.
sort of refined through each of the iterations.
You usually get to
taking
pick
it
'cause
one
we all
step
have pretty
further
different
and
tastes.
taking it one step further.
So we'd like
what are some
pick
things that are
individuals.
kind of added to make it unique?
Well, I think one
We're
of
at
the
the
first things
first
that
bio
excited
for
the
Faye.
team was that we brought Jump back into the game. Kratos hasn't jumped for a little while. So I think that we
This
looked
was
through all
such
of
a
our
big
God of
thing
War
at the studio. It was
games,
so funny.
From the Greek era, Norse era, and really
can jump.
we got to kind of pick up each element and think about, does this help us tell Laufey's story? You know, she is always thinking on her feet and, you know, throwing herself.
When you did quit your position with the unfinished parts you would have wanted to spend more time with, or you were able to fully close your chapter, I wasn't thinking about it at the time. I was just thinking about personal life stuff. But yeah, no, there were things that I worked on that were unfinished for sure.
Into like kind of the next battle and really trying to like work her way through the world. And so leaning into that, we were able to borrow some of those elements from the Greek era, just, you know, the movement, the fluidity in there, but then also couple that with the Norse era, you know, like the way that we approach the world,
appreciate it.
you know, our close ties with character,
You consider to go
Faye's
back should you have the
relationship
option.
with her companions.
They told me the
like,
door was
all of these
always
things,
open.
Kind of led us to this new version.
I'm very happy
that
with
is
what I'm
unique
doing
with
now and the
Faye.
fact that I get to see my family.
God of War,
Sony first party games don't let you work remotely in that way, so I couldn't.
And absolutely
but I
wonderful.
in theory would go. I
Deborah
loved
Edwall.
working there. I really did.
Stunningly
love it.
talented.
So,
Stunningly talented. See,
hard
you
to say.
worded it so much better than I did. Talk to me about working with her.
She's amazing, hands down.
Deborah is incredible.
She just comes to the set with so much energy, and it's amazing to just be in this imagination world with her. And she is Faye, and Faye is her. She's also like amazing in the VO booth. Just one of like the best actors I've worked with in the booth, and just brings everything to it.
So incredible.
Yeah, leaves no stone unturned.
Consummate professional.
Consummate professional. She's just a lot of fun to be with too.
Yeah. She is a joy.
She's just such a saint, dude.
What about the illustrious Jack Quaid?
Everybody in Laufey is fantastic.
Yeah.
Jack is very excited, which is amazing. And Perlina, our Rue character, is
delightful.
also amazing. And
who's your favorite?
She's the only one I've not met.
I can't pick
We're
favorites.
putting you got to pick a favorite. I'm
I
sorry.
can't pick favorites
Look,
on
there's
camera.
3
They'll come
cameras
for
here.
me.
You have to pick a
I
favorite.
still have to finish this game. I can't pick favorites.
Yeah. We won't show it until after
I have a favorite
you
character.
finish the game, but you got to pick a favorite.
He was not in that trailer.
Gun to your
Corey,
head.
you're my
I
favorite.
absolutely have a favorite.
That's the correct answer.
The question that I
Thank
wrote
you.
the most.
You've been watching Dev Talk, and I am her favorite.
That's right.
Yeah, I don't know who I would pick.
I don't know.
And I've only met like each one of them on a Zoom call. I know, I was able to participate in the
They're all a lot of
mocap
fun.
thing via Skype.
And they work so well together, like just good energy.
It really is a delight.
They all are.
Yeah.
Really, you did us a solid however many years ago getting Deborah as Faye.
But she is wonderful. I am a huge
Banjo.
fan of
You know what's
all
crazy?
of the work.
I started working on this game in the before Banjo times. This game was pre-Banjo that I started working on it. Wild. Did I know about this, Alanah? Yes, I worked on it for 4 years. I mean, if the character's still in the game, he's still in the game. I asked. He's there. I love him.
Work that she does, and the work that she's done in this is.
I know, it is crazy to think about pre-Banjo times.
Just truly amazing.
But you've been asking a lot of questions, Corey. Why did you want to make a Faye game? Because when I came back to the studio, the Faye game was already in process.
Yeah.
So what about Faye did you want to do? Like, what about Faye was interesting for you in terms of telling her story?
I think Faye is one of my.
I guess we're allowed to say it. The Faye game was Corey's idea. It was his call. And like I said, that was one of the things that was decided before I got there. It was in the pitch. What am I doing now that allows you to see your fam full-time content creation? No, I'm nowhere near a full-time content creator, which is why I'm so bad at it. I'm a full-time freelance writer.
She's
I'm
my top
currently
3 favorite characters,
full-time writing on another
right,
video
of
game
the
IP.
entire
I just haven't announced it yet.
franchise.
I could, I just don't want to.
And she is just such an interesting character with how much she was an orchestrator of Kratos and Atreus' journey. For me, a warrior who has sort of touched such interesting parts of the past history of God of War, moving to a Faye game and kind of seeing it move forward, rather than say like, hey, let's do a Faye game, which we did explore. At the beginning, we were like, let's do the time before, so we can really see all these cool moments, like when she was making the axe with Brock and Sindri and
We did explore that. And so this thing he's saying right here.
all the drama that happened with that.
Hang on.
At the
I wanna
beginning, we were
replay
like,
this.
let's do the time before, so we can really see all these cool moments, like when she was making the axe with Brock and Sindri.
So there's this video of me that I wasn't able to explain before, where this is like evidence that people used for me lying. When I reacted to the Ragnarok trailer and I cried and I said the line, I feel like I know these characters so well, was specifically referring to Brock and Sindri. And the reason for that, the reason that I felt like I knew those characters so well, is that I had done a shit ton of work on Brock and Sindri specifically. I wrote like a 16-page doc about, it was effectively like comparing what they were doing to Oppenheimer, because they knew the weapons that they had made with Thor, and what they were giving Faye was like super weapons effectively. So there's this, that is not this game anymore, like he's saying, it's not the same game anymore, but that was, I couldn't explain that video beforehand. There was no way for me to explain why I was crying seeing Brock and Sindri, but that's why, is I did a shit ton of work specifically on how they would have felt being asked to make the axe after having made the hammer. I did like this huge deep dive into them and their personalities and their psyche and like all of that stuff very, very early on. And so I felt like I did know them really well. Like the stuff that I did for that probably is still canon, even if it's not seen. I was just the one to like put that piece together. And so, yeah, when I was watching that trailer, I cried and said, I feel like I know these characters so well. People were like, well, what does that mean if you didn't write on the game? That's specifically what I was referring to. And I'm very glad he said that.
And all
Can I share that? He just said it.
The drama that happened with that.
I have no idea what they'll
but
do with it.
ultimately, the most interesting part was really to tackle like, hey, what happened when she died? And what continued on and start to create this new layer that exists above. And throughout Ragnarok, Odin was talking about.
Can't imagine having
what you
to
had
put up with shit
mentioned
like that for so many
before.
years.
What happens to us when we die?
It's fine. They're still going to
the
do
other
it. I'm sure
gods,
if I go on Twitter right now,
I
there'll be
think
people
secretly
accusing me
think
of lying
that a
about this
little
too.
bit.
It's fine.
But his OCD like really took over, and he was hyper fixated and focused, and rightfully so, because there is
Hang on.
this
Let me
sort
go
of
back to that.
he
What was he saying?
exists above. And throughout Ragnarok, Odin was talking about what you had mentioned before. What happens to us when we die? The other gods, I think secretly think that a little bit, but his OCD like really took over, and he was hyper fixated and focused, and rightfully so, because there is this sort of transcendent place beyond for the gods that is very interesting for us to start exploring and seeing how all these mythologies mash together, and then that sort of guide being Faye, and seeing that difference of like, look, Faye was a warrior of equal sort of excellence, but also damage, right? When her and Kratos met, they were both pretty messed up.
Yeah, she did not have a good exit from her people. Things
No.
just went south.
Yeah.
It's so funny that you say that she's a planner, because I feel like we have taken somebody who has spent their whole life trying to orchestrate things into a perfect space, and then we've put them in some place where they have to think on their feet all the time.
Yeah.
And I think that is
Starting to sound a little bit like you.
maybe just
A planner who is put into a place where she has to now improvise
All
quite
the
a lot.
time.
There's a lot of you inside of this game.
Yes.
And for me, it's really exciting because the franchise, Kratos is sort of the
It's the trunk of our tree.
and he sort of drives the franchise forward, and we want to follow him. But there are so many interesting characters that we created along the way. And for me,
You share the doc on
Faye
Brock and Sindri?
and,
No! I don't even have access to it anymore. It's on my
Sindri
Sony
are,
email.
to me, the two most interesting characters. Like, and I love all the other characters.
I don't share
all the other
anything.
characters are amazing, and it's not that I
Get me
don't
fired
love them. It's just that they
from a
have
job I don't even have
very
anymore?
interesting.
I could get like sued.
Sort of,
But no, I don't have access to any of the things that I wrote anymore.
Lives that I really want to go deeper into.
I think also like we're starting to build a world where
Yeah.
we can tell stories about different people and tell different kinds of stories.
Yeah.
You know, Kratos gives us his story, and it's been changing and evolving, and that's fantastic. And I can't wait to see where it goes.
Yeah.
But it also is nice to be able to tell different stories along the way.
Yep. And to see where do these stories go, and introducing this sort of extra layer, the afterlife of the gods, that actually connects to all of these other things. This was a wonderful conversation.
Thank
you for taking
They're
the
both
time.
very good people.
So I want to encourage everybody out there to go take a look at the God of War Laufey announce that was just released. If you haven't seen it already, if you've seen it, watch it again, because it's even more awesome the second time. We're going to continue this conversation together, as well as with all of you out there in the coming months. As we get then closer to our release date, we'll even give you more information then. Until then, we are going to get back to work, because there is a lot of stuff to do. So thank you, everyone, for watching. Thank you, Ariel Lawrence, for
I miss them
saying
both.
yes
I miss them
to
both.
direct this game. And thank you to all of the fans of God of War that allow us to continue to have jobs.
Yes.
Thank you for your support.
Oh, it's gorgeous. Damn, man. So cool. He seems like he'd be fun to talk about shit. Yeah, I spend like half of my time just picking on Corey, pretty much. Kiada's already my wallpaper? That's such a good idea. Again, I wasn't sure how I would feel. I didn't know how I would... Like, because I'm so separate from it now, but as a writer, you get to see the gameplay and stuff? Of course. You're implementing lines. You're like, part of the job is walking through levels with somebody who has access to systems input and deciding where lines should be implemented and seeing if one of them is in the wrong spot. Like, you work, not actually us, but with a narrative designer to like put the lines you write in the levels. It's part of the job. I will watch the gameplay reveal again, thank you. I feel like I'm making this about me. I'm so sorry. It's hard not to, because it's just such a... I'm sure everyone in the studio feels this way in many ways. It's just, very cool. And I feel the need to be very explicit that many people worked very, 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 very hard on this. At the time that I joined, there were only 2 writers, me and Elise. And then we brought on 2 more. And most of the time that I worked there, it was about 5. Really, really wonderful people. It's so pretty. It's so pretty. I understand this moment is about me a little, but it's just, I'm aware that having a following means I can take attention away from the other people, and I just don't want to do that. I don't know. I keep wanting to say I'm a small part of a big thing, but that feels like underselling it. I did work on it for 4 fucking years. It's like, feels like a huge chunk of my life. But there's so many people who had to work so much harder than me, is basically what I'm saying. And still are. And I left. Crazy, dude. So crazy.
Find your way home. You are free.
Yes, confirming I did not solo develop this game. No, it was me and several hundred of my friends. You're right. So pretty. The opening, like this particular bit, was different when I worked there. Hello, love. Welcome back.
Too much goldfish. Got handfuls in my mouth. I feel sick.
Mando, would you like another goldfish? I'm just watching it one more time.
Oh, sorry.
No, you're good.
I wrote a statement.
You statemented?
Yeah.
What have you done?
I want to post it.
Mm-hmm.
But I want to approve
Okay.
because you normally say no.
Are you defending me?
No.
Oh.
How I feel.
I'm just gonna watch this and then I'm gonna stop. Read it real quick.
You know where I am?
I just wanted to watch it one more time.
Should I read it to chat?
No.
That can be the first.
No.
Jeff says post it.
No, don't post it.
Okay.
It's gonna upset a lot.
Burned clothes. The pirate.
Wait.
It happened.
Shut up, Jeff.
They're starting on the path. It's just
gorgeous.
I didn't get to say goodbye.
Would you like to listen?
Sure.
I just wanted to look again. I don't need to listen. You can listen. I can't move over. You know, I'm gonna roll over him.
This definitely isn't the light of Alfheim.
Thank you, Salty Boo.
She's bloody gonna hurt her feet. She put some bloody shoes on, love.
Great point.
All these rocks and pebbles and that.
Great point.
Mask.
Ooh. Why does it look like a lady?
Kinda does. Amazing.
Is this her fighting against
her own femininity? That's a joke.
Alright.
Evangel's looking,
Vagina clickers. It's a collab with Lost of Us.
God, it looks so good.
Just bite me?
You just bit me by accident. Yeah.
She has a trace to I don't remember.
It's so flippy. Bayonetta is the right call.
Oh, do you
That's
speak
so good.
Outsmock with the particles?
Maybe.
Oh.
Yeah. Armor. Good idea.
I can see why Kratos fell for her. Yeah.
There's this line where Tim or someone else in one of the other games refers to her as a beautiful fighter.
So you committed to that?
Mm-hmm.
Didn't make it sloppy?
Beautiful.
Yeah.
That's the word they said.
Glub shitto. Sorry.
Oh, I feel like I wasn't paying attention to this before. I didn't realize that she stole someone's armor there.
Yeah, she built some shoulder stuff.
Got some shoes on now.
It's a fashion sim?
Yeah. Confirmed. Yeah, I don't know about any of that kind of stuff. There was this period of time, though, where Corey just had to put up with me pitching shit. And I was like, what if Breath of the Wild, you gotta wear different stuff based on temperature? Like, I was like, we could have, and the cold area? It was definitely, and he's like, I like all of your ideas. Just excitable being like, and we could, but what if we did this?
She's got something against fauna, this lady.
Much to unpack.
Smash vines. She's got no respect.
If there's another mask.
The Rahul commentary is very different to my commentary, which is great. Yeah, I specifically said, what if we had, and we can charge players
She's the
for the different outfits.
She's the anti-Poison Ivy.
True, yeah.
Loading screen.
They're often not loading screens at Sony Santa Monica Studio, for the record. They are often just a way to tell the player to confirm that you have gone into a new location.
Loading screen.
That's what everybody says. It's just easy to break up areas for the player to know where they're going, really. And have like the understanding of, oh, a new section. I see. The lighting is gorgeous.
Oh, she spiked the lens.
Maybe we should cut it.
Can't do anything about it now. Should have directly into the lens. Oh.
Did she come from the Eagle Onslaught? Not the gates. The gateway is closed.
Lexie's sword's so fucking cool.
What are you doing to the Pokemon?
The Eevee evolution.
Oh no.
That creature.
That was Bancho. Oh my god, they threw a fox on the fire.
Anytime she pulls from a late night with another gameplay, never. And in my defense, Corey also does that. Corey is also a, what if we did this type. Also, that's just like what the job is when you're in pre-production. It's just like coming up with ideas.
Press R2, goddammit! I would have pressed it much quicker.
You think they were too slow? They're too slow? Well, possibly back on.
They're bloody treating her like Reckless Ben. Where's the stolen Legos? I should do more game commentary.
Yeah.
Bruv, you shouldn't have a flame that close to your hair.
How else are you going to stay warm?
It's going to catch on fire. What do you reckon his breath smell like? I think barbecue Lays.
Yeah. It's tangy. No, I know, Dave's hot.
Red hot goldfish.
Yeah.
That bread's head's not attached.
It's true.
That's very Egyptian looking.
Is it?
Cobra on the belt.
That's crazy.
Bro, are we in Egypt? What's going on? Well, we can't be, there's trees. That's sick design though.
We can't be
Mohammed
the
Salah.
trees?
Egyptian king.
Oh my god.
Another mask.
Oh, hello, Spadicy. Sorry I missed you.
This is important to you.
Hello, welcome. I saw you texted me, but I haven't looked at my phone yet.
Do you think this could set you free?
This is a splinter, bro. Why's she so mad? She took a splinter out of her hand.
Their whole commentary is great.
You touch me again, and I swear, I will kill you.
Would you like to see how hard it is to die here, Godly? I can show you.
It's Dana White.
You can't keep me here.
Oh my god.
There is no escape.
Oh, they fucking. I ship them. Do you see the chemistry?
No comment.
Resisting the truth.
I've been able to predict a single thing Rahul says. My favorite is still, this isn't Egypt, there's trees.
What them fingers do? Look how long they are. Oh.
Segment.
No. Betsy.
Now I'm just really excited
I
to
will
play to see if
handle that
like
problem.
things are still where I think
You.
they are and stuff.
Look, they are boning.
Deal with our new pet.
Ricky, when a curtain is open.
Oh, look at that thing. That's a sphinx. That looks like
Big stretch.
That looks like a sphinx.
Big stretch.
How's it fly? You lot did all that fucking yapping and you didn't figure out that you need wings. Well done. Fucking modern day writers.
They're almost really sphinxy.
She can't break wood.
Okay. I think they're gone.
Just be careful.
Fresh air. Oh, you're different.
You're a cube. Talking. You know what? It doesn't matter. How do we get out of here?
Yeah, we've tried. There's no way out.
And you're
It
a
is
talking
Jack Wade,
slut.
yes.
I'm not the sword.
Again, I've seen him
I'm the
in
ribbon,
person a few times
obviously.
since, and we keep being like,
My name is Ruth. The cube is Frank.
I think his performance is a bit
I'm Faye.
square.
Has to be a way out of
4-dimensional.
Yeah.
A way out, but you're not even all here.
Jack Cube.
Of course I'm not here.
He's a really, really nice guy. Jack's lovely.
To be dead
Yeah, everyone's
to come through the
lovely.
gateway.
And Raffle makes fun of it because everyone talks about how much they love Jack Quaid all the time, and they always give him
This
props
isn't
for how
right.
good his PlayStation photography is, even though Raffle's been doing it for years but nobody notices.
No, I was only doing it to Amber Midthunder because Amber Midthunder said that her 2 favourite male co-stars she's ever had is me and Jack Quaid.
Oh, Jack Quaid.
So I go, oh, Jack Quaid,
Everyone
they're
does
a
love
PlayStation game, I'm a gamer. I've been fucking doing it for 2 days.
He's like every person that I meet that's like, oh, Jack Quaid. I told him the other day, I was like, you have the best reputation of anyone I've ever met.
Yeah, which is worrying.
People fucking
What's she
adore
hiding?
him. There's something under there, Jack.
That
He is
mask.
lovely.
That's why you're trapped.
Yeah. Wait, you made that big explosion
I
happen,
imagine
right?
how difficult it was to animate and code that
Could you
cube.
do that again?
My magic. It's wrong.
I don't think it was that much of a challenge.
I feel wrong here.
You won out, right?
I think we all
Quadrupeds are
want
harder.
that.
I can't prove
They
it,
definitely do.
but I think in the early 80s,
You need to accept
Jack Quaid used to party with Epstein.
you're dead.
When he was a child?
I don't know how old he
What are
is.
you
I
insinuating?
can't tell with white people.
Simple.
What are you insinuating,
Focus.
Rahul?
I'm not, I'm just saying.
You're here. Be
He might have
here.
been like 5, but that's a bold thing to say about someone. He can't be that old. Was he like 38?
What if I need to be somewhere else?
Then
Thoughts on the
focus what
Destiny
you
3
do need.
spamming during the state of play? It was fucking annoying. They did indeed motion capture the cube.
Find your way home.
No, she's got jaundice.
He's a 92, baby?
What
Wow.
were you thinking of?
My bad. Sorry, Jack.
A promise.
Okay, we'll take it. Now let's get out of here.
Okay. Get
So
ready.
he wasn't alive in the 80s.
Wait, not a good idea. Bad idea.
You know there are other shoulder buttons.
What?
You got an L2,
What?
you got an L1, you got an R1.
Since when? Oh, shit. I'm calling Corey right now.
I didn't know you lot were making mixtape 2. Oh shit! It's this Greek motherfucker! Oh, it's gone.
Isn't it good to see people passionate about it? The game
Who'd win in a
doesn't
fight?
exist.
Arjun or Kratos?
The game doesn't exist. Kratos.
No, because I can't die.
You can't die on Karkuk.
And I always come back stronger.
With they having the fight.
I always
Also,
come back
Kratos can't die either.
Well, then we're fucked.
Yeah, you're fighting forever.
We killed Nathan Drake.
Just like that fight with Baldo.
Ellie don't stand a chance. It's just me and Kratos.
But if you're not fighting on Carcosa, then no. Depends where the fight is.
Rue? I think you should give her the sword.
How do I know I can trust her?
I'll give it back. I promise.
I hope that thing comes out slimy.
Okay.
It's jelly, innit? It has to be jelly. Like the consistency. Look, see the... Was she fucking He-Man? I have the power!
I've seriously considered getting that sword tattooed on me. And I did once ask Carol, who's the lead producer, I'm not sure what Carol was anymore, if I can have concept art.
They said no, wait until the game comes out. NDA.
Yeah, well, I wouldn't have done it before.
Because then you would have had to have been like, it's not a sword.
No,
They go,
it's from Ragnarok.
there's no sword in Ragnarok, she's lying. She never worked in Santa Monica studio to fucking a whore. Alright, but okay, I'm gonna ask Amber, who'd win in a fight, Jack's cube or Arjun? I'd fucking obliterate that shit.
I know the answer to that question, and there's no comment.
Right. Repeater crossbow, alt fire. This motherfucker wouldn't stand a chance. I'm Jack Quaid, I'm perfect, everyone loves me.
Got an idea on opening that cage.
They do. Happy for them.
I actually never wrote a single line for Frank. Ever, because I couldn't.
Come on!
I found him really hard to write.
I got a
So I always
promise
went,
to keep.
Who's that?
But
Lauren, you do it. I'm not
that
writing
sword,
Frank.
It's more than you think it is.
I mean, I guess I would have done him some of the levels, but I avoided it as much as I did.
I'm going to say there's a little bit of erasure going on here.
Okay.
And you've not considered this.
Yeah, go on.
But since the dawn of time, if anything is old, or godly, or mythical, it's British accents.
Right.
And what you fuckers have done is erased us from... Because everyone's supposed to sound like us. If you do a movie about Troy, everyone's supposed to be like Achilles.
Everyone's supposed to sound like you?
You're supposed to, yeah. If it's
Why?
ye oldie, Lord of the Rings, because you can't have a contemporary like Americans only existed about 50 years ago. You can't just like bottle of water, like it's just like nah, ye oldie.
Oh, I'll pass that.
You don't know what you will.
Brad Pitt was lazy.
And Brad Pitt's so hot without me.
You're scared of this sword.
Someone tell Chris Nolan immediately.
I fear nothing.
Now I wish I could tell you something about that. Ooh, she got a little parry in there. We love a parry.
That looks so good.
You know what I would have liked if I was in your writer's room?
Yeah.
He grabs him by the head and drowns him in the cube and puts out the fire first. Like, comes out.
That's right, yeah.
Jack probably didn't have the range to
Yeah, he could
do that.
to goggle.
Well, this would be a good screenshot, PS5 share, on my Instagram main feed. Oh.
So cool. Fucking hell. God. So sick.
She's gonna have the worst rash. Like, you know, when you scrape on, like, concrete.
Yeah. Yeah, like a scab. What'd you think?
Huh?
What'd you think?
7.
Is 7 out of 10, you reckon? You gonna buy me one of the shirts as well?
7's good, apparently. 7's
7
great.
is good.
So I don't know why. If they think something's
I didn't think
7,
anything
it's a
was bad about
compliment.
it.
I said it's a 7.
I didn't say anything negative.
It's good.
All right, everyone. I'm so glad that this game is out there. I hope you all really like it. And mostly, huge congrats to the team at Santa Monica Studio.
And Jack.
It's
This game would not be anything without Jack.
So beautiful. Yeah, just so proud of everybody. And I'm just so glad it finally exists. Jesus.